exciting. This is very exciting, everyone. And got the green from YouTube. You probably see this 20 seconds before, knowing YouTube, blah blah blah, whatever. Anyways, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the 2022-23 NHL season. I'm a Sabres fan, therefore I will only be covering Sabres games that they are involved in. Tonight is opening night for the Sabres' brand new season. I am excited, maybe a little more than I should be, knowing the Sabres. They'll probably come to disappoint us in the end, but who knows. But I am Don. Welcome to the brand new season. I hope we can all enjoy this one together. And we have some time here in the pregame before the game actually gets going. But brilliant. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I've done a couple of Bills streams already. I did that Bills-Dolphins game a couple of weeks ago where I kind of exploded after the game because of that crazy ending. Hopefully I don't have to do that tonight. Not guaranteeing anything, but I do think the Sabres are going to win this game. They should. If they really want to make a statement to their fans, win the season opener. We've struggled in the past couple meetings against the Ottawa Senators. They have a couple of new faces, but I will get to all of that before we get puck drop here. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. There's a couple of new faces, of course, for the Buffalo Sabres. We have plenty of exciting youth talent emerging and bursting through up and down this Sabres lineup. Tage Thompson, Rasmus Dahlin, Casey Middlestat, JJ Peterka, Jack Quinn, Alex Tuch, Peyton Krebs, Henry Jokiharju, Matthias Samuelsson, who just got extended to a big deal, by the way. 7 years, $30 million, a very team-friendly deal in my opinion. All of this is coming together and making it look like the Sabres may actually be somewhat positive this year. We've been pretty abject and not very caring, the city of Buffalo in particular, towards the Sabres franchise, and that has only grown, that apathy, as the Bills get better. And the Bills deserve all the hype they should get, but I think the Sabres are starting, they're right around that 2017, maybe 2018, early 2019, early in that Bills rebuild. We'll see how this year went. Last year felt a lot like the 2018 Bills season. A lot of growth, a lot of late season growth from the team. Lots of young talent as well. And not too many faces, but there was a clear sense that the culture was being changed. Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane were able to do it over on One Bills Drive, and it seems like the Sabres may be able to do it here as well, with Kevin Adams as the general manager and Donnie Granato, both of whom have been locked up long-term over the summer because the Bagulas have seen, they like what they see so far from the culture change and the growth with the team and the prospect building. They really have been liking all of that. We're going to be waiting a little longer for puck drop today because it is the home opener for the Buffalo Sabres. That means there will be a lot more time to pregame ceremonies, line introductions, you name it. And speaking of the lines, let's talk a little bit about the Sabres and how they are gonna start up tonight. We have Jeff Skinner, Tage Thompson, Victor Olofsson on the first line. Jack Quinn, Casey Middlestat, Alex Tuch, then Peyton Krebs, Dylan Cousins, JJ Peterka on the third line. Fourth line will be, as expected, Girgensons, Asplund, and Okposo. What screams to me from this lineup is that Donnie Granato is going to give his young players, his young rookies, as many opportunities to succeed here in the NHL. It doesn't matter if they fail a little bit here at the beginning, as long as they show growth and get some good experience here at the NHL level. As they show Kevin Adams, and for once he's not getting booed. He's got that... He's got his straight face, of course. And, ooh, that's a little bit of a empty arena there from Buffalo. Some sections are filled, other sections, not so much. They're showing all of the scratches for the Sabres. Sheehan, Anders Bjork, Vinny Anostroza. Casey Fitzgerald as well. Didn't recognize him for a moment there. Vinny Nostroza just looks pissed off right now. I'm sure he's thinking, I didn't re-sign here in Buffalo just to be scratched on the first night. It's not what I wanted. But it's a bit of a mixed bag in terms of attendance. It's certainly, in terms of tickets distributed, a little bit more than last year. I was at the season opener last year for the Sabres against Canadiens. It was a great game, but there was only 8,000 people there. It's only half the arena filled up. Tonight it looks more like 55-60%. Still not great, but it's an improvement from a fan base that has been slowly coming back to the Sabres. But there's been a lot of harm done this season, and the Sabres doing well and showing some positivity will go a long ways to repairing that relationship between the fans and the team. Slashing Sabres, what's up? He says, go Sabres. Yes, sir. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. They're just introducing the lineup right now, going down the line. Matthias Samuelsson chuckling there because he didn't really get that much of a reception, even though he just signed a long-term deal. He's a very sneaky, underrated player for the Sabres. Showed a lot of good things in his 54-game stint last year with Rasmus Dahlin on that top pairing. I expect more big things from him. And then there's Jeff Skinner getting a pretty good reception. Victor Olofsson, who's coming off a 20-goal season, hasn't been necessarily able to put it all together consistently. He's a very streaky goal scorer, Olofsson is, and he's going to need to be able to, in order to get off his current bridge deal, try to be more consistent. Maybe that's 25 goals. Maybe that's 20 goals spread out and more game in his assistance. But he's been better. Donna Granato has shown a positive improvement, as it shows right here with Jeff Skinner and now J.J. Peterka. And here's Jacob Bryson, another really underrated player for the Buffalo Sabres. He's a good third pairing. He's going to be lining up with Ilya Lyubushkin tonight on that bottom pair. There's Syracuse native Alex Tuch, who many thought was going to be the captain for this season. That didn't turn out to be the case, though, and it went to Kyle Okposo. I think it was the right choice in the end. A lot of Sabres Twitter wasn't in agreement, but I really do think that Kyle Okposo is a very stabilizing force in the locker room. He's been with the team now for 7 years. This is the final year of his Albatross contract. It remains to be seen if he's re-signed by the Sabres or not. But he was very good for the Sabres last year, getting 21 goals. His first 20-goal output since his first season with the team. There's Zemgus Girgensons, the assistant captain, and then there's Kyle Okposo as the Sabres' new franchise captain. He's getting a pretty good reception. He's known as the dad in the locker room, which is funny. And look at the Sabres fans, all on their feet. They're giving Kyle Okposo a standing ovation. That's got to be nice for him as the new captain. Yeah, Josh, that's also, I failed to talk about that. Okposo was basically, he was a very good veteran presence last year in the locker room, so I don't think they wanted to give it to him yet. I'm not sure why they didn't get to him. Maybe because Donnie Granato didn't want to rush it, because it was his first real season with the Sabres after not being an interim anymore. But, yeah, Kyle Okposo was basically the captain last year, so this is his second year. I'm kind of wondering if they bring him back on a 1 to 2 year deal because he's the captain. It's kind of weird to make a guy the captain and then fire him after 1 year, I don't know. It's just me. I think they should re-sign him unless he has like 2 goals in 82 games this year. Then obviously you don't. But yeah, so he's going to be a stabilizing force, as was Zemgus Girgensons, and I failed to mention Rasmus Dahlin is also an alternative captain this year. He's an assistant captain. That's really good for him. He showed a lot of more physicality and growth and leadership last year. So I really did like what he brought to the team. He really, last year, I think I can say it, yeah, he was a make or break kind of year for him, and he did make it. He finally showed some progress after years of feeling like he was being rotted. He was rotting under Phil Housley, who everyone thought was basically Dahlin back in the 80s and 90s. No, he failed under Housley. Then he failed under Ralph Kruger. But finally, under Don Granato, Rasmus Dahlin looks like he's finally showing some progress, and he actually became a 50-point point getter last season as well. He could become a coach too, maybe, depends on how he plays. Yeah, he's just had that huge impact on the locker room, but so has Rasmus Dahlin. And either way, Kyle Poso is a bridge captain. He's like Brian Giunta was 6 years ago for the Sabres. A veteran, played with the team for a long, long time. Oh, not a long time. Played with the Habs for a long time and the Devils before that. But he was in the NHL for a long time, and he was just a good veteran presence on a very young team. Unfortunately, that team, with all of its youth, did not work out all that well. Hopefully, the Sabres have learned from their mistakes and will be able to move on from it. And right now, the Sabres are just honoring the victims of that hate crime at the Tops in Jefferson Ave a couple months ago. Really just tragic. They're going to give a moment of silence, both teams rallying around the victims. Classy. That's real classy. Josh saying, Dahlin said his first year is where everything hasn't changed. That's right. That's another big thing from Don Granato and Kevin Adams. And it was even more important that they were able to get extended, because it shows that the Bagulas are buying into these guys. They're becoming more stable. And it's really important for the Sabres that they found someone that was a stabilizing force, because there has been too much change, too much turbulence, too much dysfunction. Those are the three biggest keys as to why the Sabres have had this horrible playoff drought. They didn't make the right hires. Then they realized they didn't make the right hires, fired those guys, and then brought in a couple of more bad hires. Now, I think that Granato and Kevin Adams are onto something, much like Brandon Beane and Sean McDermott were onto something with Buffalo. These guys have brought in a culture, a positive one, and it seems like that they have brought back most of the team. Most of that stability will help because they already know each other. And I don't know if you guys saw the Sabres Embedded series from last year. It showed that it really seemed like that team had a lot of good chemistry, and they all liked each other. There was no animosity. There was no tension there, like there was so many times with the Jack Eichel and Sam Reinhart's and Rasmus Ristolainen's and Ryan O'Reilly's, guys that didn't necessarily want to be here. So it was just really nice seeing a wholesome team for once. You're absolutely right, Josh. You're absolutely right. They found a good GM and coach. They've been patient. There is a process, and they have so far kept to their promises and stayed on that path towards success. They are following in the blueprint of so many other teams. The Rangers were able to do it. The Senators, maybe they'll be able to do it. The Detroit Red Wings kind of done it. With the Senators and Red Wings, though, we'll have to see how they do this year, because this is the year that both of those teams are supposed to be able to step up. And speaking of the Senators, let's talk very quickly about some of the new additions that they have on their team. They have Alex DeBrincat, that blockbuster trade from the Chicago Blackhawks. It was a pretty big steal for the Senators, in my opinion. They got him. They signed Claude Giroux, who is from the area, in free agency. They were also able to get Nick Holden as well. Not as big of a pickup, but he's a really good player on the back end. Doesn't make too many mistakes. Won't score you many points, though, but he's a good stay-at-home defenseman. And they also brought in Travis Hamonic in a more puzzling move. It was a weird contract, not great in my opinion. But if all things go right for the Senators, Hamonic won't even be on the fans' minds. And they also have a couple of new rookies finally making their season debut. They hope to play a full season, and that's mainly defenseman Jake Sanderson, who is the son of Jeff Sanderson back from a long time ago. Jake Sanderson, really promising the U.S. collegiate system and the national team as well. He's been really good for them, a promising prospect for them. I'm not sure. We'll see how they line up tonight. Maybe he's with Shabbat. Maybe they slide him lower down into the lineup. Well, it remains to be seen. Well, we'll see in a couple minutes. But Sanderson, they have high expectations for him, just like the Sabres have really high expectations for Owen Power. And Shane Pinto, another guy that the Senators are really high on. Another young prospect. He's young, he's good, and so is Josh Norris, and so is Artem Zub, and Brady Tkachuk, who's also their new captain, and Tim Stutzla, and Matthew Joseph. Look at all these names here. Both of these teams, I feel like the Senators are a couple of years ahead of the Sabres. They're maybe a year or two ahead, but I still think the Sabres will really be looking at this game and hoping to get a result from it. Maybe a win, maybe a point, but I've seen a lot of predictions going with the Senators based off history, based off the additions they've made. The Senators have won 2 of the last 3 matchups between them and the Senators, so I don't know. I don't think that's going to be the case. Okay. Just looking at some tweets on my phone. But yeah, the Senators are really young. They're exciting. Everyone's got big expectations for them. They'll be heavily involved in a wild card battle between themselves, the Bruins, and the Red Wings. And now we take a look at the starting goaltender. Someone's texting me what channel the game's on. It's Anton Forsberg and Craig Anderson, surprisingly enough. Anton Forsberg is 22-17-4, 282 goals against average last season, 917 save percentage. And there's Craig Anderson. He's got a 31-17-12 record last year, 312 goals against average, and a 901 save percentage. But here we go. Anthem's been played. Teams have been introduced. It's finally that time of the year. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sabres season is about to kick off in only a couple of moments here. This is an exciting time for Sabres hockey. Let's see if they can get the season off on the right start. This would be a good litmus test for the Sabres. Ottawa should still be the better team for now. That's a good distinction, Josh. And it looks like the arena's filled up a little bit. Maybe 15,000 there. But here we go. Players are lined up at center ice. It's the fourth line for the Sabres out against the first line for the Senators. DeBrincat, Giroux, and Norris. On the other side, Girgensons, Asplund, and Okposo. Dahlin and Samuelsson on the back end for them. There's Claude Giroux leaning in for the faceoff. Looks like the ref is giving a little bit of a message here and waiting for the time clock to work. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Puck drop is underway here in downtown Buffalo. Sabres win the opening faceoff. They're going to dump it in deep into the Senators' zone. Forsberg comes out, gives it to Shabbat, who immediately gives it away. Asplund knocking that puck back in deep. It goes around to the opposite boards for Okposo. Plays it into the corner behind the net. Samuelsson pitches down. Loses that battle with Shabbat. Shabbat plays it around for Zub. Zub with a long stretch pass. That misses Giroux. They're going to say it's a tip, so no icing. Anderson plays it around for Samuelsson. And he's going to give it back to Dahlin, who's going to try to calm things down as both teams get their first line changes underway. Here's Dahlin. Skating from behind his own net. Dahlin plays it through the middle for Thompson, but Skinner couldn't handle it. Thompson loses it, and here's Sanderson on the puck. Sanderson across and up. The Senators tip it in deep with Joseph in on chase. Craig Anderson's pass is errant. Senators played in front. Good stick there by Anderson, though, and the Sabres are able to clear and almost going for the breakaway pass for Skinner. He just wasn't able to get to that. Senators with a nice breakout. It's Tyler Mott. Mott knocking that puck in deep. Leaving it there is Lyubushkin, because no Senators decided chasing after it. Here come the Sabres, though, through center ice. They give it away immediately. Got to get those passes under control. A little bit of a sloppy start so far here for the Sabres. Here's Batherson. He was embroiled in some controversy over the summer over his involvement in the Hockey Canada scandal. He never had a full public comment, and it seems like everyone's forgotten about that. Sabres, they clear the zone, get it up to center ice, but no one there, so the Senators drop it back in, but the Sabres take it right back again. Both teams just trying to get the puck under their control. It's a little bit of hot potato right now from both sides. Here's Owen Power, though. Owen Power almost gave it away. He does give it away in front of his own net. Ooh, Senators are lucky to not take advantage of it. Oh, boy. Owen Power almost leading to a full-out goal there for the Senators. But after that, a couple of Senators went crashing in on Craig Anderson. And there's Henry Okiaru trying to stand up for his teammate. There's Parker Kelly in on the chase. But that all started off from a turnover by Owen Power, trying to be a little too cute, going out of his own zone. He got caught up right in the slot of the ice, but they got to do a little better right now. Sabres look a little nervous, which there's no need to. They mainly played together during the preseason besides their last game, which is why we lost 7-1 against the Penguins. But they got to just get some control, get some passes going, calm down a little bit, because the Senators are also nervous as well, as they just given it away in front of their own net. Ooh, Zub gave it right to Peterko, just missed it. Here's Cousins, couldn't get to that pass. Cousins watches the puck leave the zone, and the Sabres are going to have to regroup behind their own blue line here. Here's Samuelson, newly minted contract for him. Samuelson goes through center ice and into the Senators zone. Look at Samuelson. He goes right into the corner there behind behind the Sens net. Loses that battle, and here come the Senators now in a 3-on-2. Stutzla going through the middle. Plays it out wide for DeBrincat, but he can't get the shot off. And the Sabres turn it right back over. There's a quick shot from the point. That goes just wide. Stutzla down low in the corner for DeBrincat. He couldn't get a full control of that puck. And the Sabres are able to retake control now. Here's Samuelson. Cross-ice pass to Dahlin. He couldn't handle it, but he gets right back to it. He's going to flip it high and into the Senators zone, right in on Anton Forsberg. He just pads that one aside. There's Cousins and Poso and Gergensons in on the forecheck. They couldn't get to that one, and the Senators will clear. So a good start so far, a little bit for the Sabres. Neither team has been able to gain that zone pressure that both sides are looking for, but I think both sides have been doing okay. Here's Joseph with the wraparound. Oh, there's going to be a penalty coming up here against the Buffalo Sabres. Matthew Joseph cutting in on net. Tyler Mott, right when he was about to poke it in too, got hooked, and the Ottawa Senators are going to the power play. It's Henry Okiaru. He takes the first penalty for this new Sabres season. It was another breakdown in defensive coverage from Owen Power. Joseph was trying to slide around. Mott was crashing in on the net. He got a bit of power, but it was a little alleviated there by Okiaru, who clearly was hooking him. Yeah, that's an obvious penalty. Senators to the power play here, and they win the opening possession, but promptly give it away to these Sabres, and they will clear. Oh, that's interesting. Jake Sanderson, not Shabbat. Oh, no, there's Shabbat. They have two defensemen here on this power play. It's Tyler Mott throwing that one to the net. No go for him. No go. Here's Mott still in the corner. Rings that one around the boards to the point. Here's Jake Sanderson walking to the middle of the ice. Plays it back for DeBrincat. DeBrincat cross ice for Giroux. He couldn't handle that pass. He's going to throw it around again. It goes all the way around, and it will actually get out of the zone. Sanderson in on the chase. He backhands that one up to DeBrincat, who starts the rush again. DeBrincat to his right-hand side for Giroux. Giroux throws the one on Anderson. He easily pads that one away. Mott throws that one around. Gets it back again in the corner. Plays it to the point now. Shabbat down low for DeBrincat. DeBrincat up top for Shabbat. He takes it. Plays it out wide for Giroux. Giroux was looking for the backdoor pass to DeBrincat, but that was avoided there, and here comes Tuck. Tuck with a bit of a shorthand opportunity as 1v1. Takes the shot, but that was blocked. And DeBrincat takes it away now. 47 seconds left on this power play here for the Senators. DeBrincat leaves it for Shabbat and is going to go get a change. Here's Shabbat. He's forced outside from his own net. He gives it away. Here's Middlestead. Middlestead in front to Tuck. Backhander saved by Forsberg. Really good. Shorthanded opportunity there for the Sabres. Almost able to catch the Senators napping there behind their own net. But Tuck wasn't able to bury it. He was in on the forecheck. A couple of the fans were calling for a penalty on Tuck there. But Middlestead stole it. Gave it to Tuck. and he backhanded that one, but couldn't get it to go above the shoulder there of Forsberg. But a good opportunity to open this shorthanded opportunity here for the Sabres. Sabres shorthanded. They're going to win the faceoff, and the win actually goes all the way back into the Sabres zone where Anderson picks it up, and he's going to launch it to center ice, but it's gloved down there by Stützle. Stützle spins around a little bit, gives it to Tkachuk. Tkachuk deep into the Sabres zone, can't keep control, and the Sabres will clear. 10 seconds left now on this Ottawa penalty. Here, Chabot is probably going to be the last rush here on this man advantage opportunity. Ottawa enters the zone, pulls up, Batherson plays it to an open point. Chabot with the shot. Oh, that just missed high and wide. Craig Anderson was not sure where that one went. And the Sabres survive this first penalty kill, and they have 100%. Can you believe that, folks? They have 100% kill rate here. They need to get some shots off, guys. Come on. Get some zone pressure. Because here comes Senators again. Chabot out wide. Quick shot there. That's patted away there. The shot coming from Kastanich. Chabot picks up that errant pass. Gives it out wide for Kelly. Kelly's floater is patted away by Anderson. Power picks up the rebound. And here come the Sabres now on the quick break. Olofsson entering the Senators zone. Takes the long range shot. And that one is gloved down by Forsberg. So, 13:33 to go here in this first period. Everything is still tied at 0, and MSG is going to a commercial break. But let me remind you folks to take this opportunity to support this channel by subscribing, by hitting that like button. We want to get that, We want to get that YouTube algorithm in our favor here. So, let's get it going, folks. We got this. Me and Cal yesterday, the other guy that's on this channel. Just answering this guy. He's trying to watch the Sabres game. Oh my god. He doesn't have cable though, so that's a big rip for him. We got 8 people into the chat now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. First period. So early observations. Senators look really fast, really dangerous on the rush, on their breakouts. It's really good from them. Chabot, I've been saying his name a lot. He's usually the leader of these. DeBrincat looks okay. Giroux has been invisible. But the third line here for the Senators is actually looking fine. That's Parker Kelly and Mark Kastanich. And I don't remember who the other one was. But it's looking pretty decent so far for the Sabres. Or for the Senators. For the Sabres, though, not so great. They need to get a couple of passes strung together. Right now, what they're doing is that they're playing between the defensemen. They force it up the middle and lose it in the neutral zone. That's not good. That's not how you keep possession, obviously. And that's not how the Sabres are used to playing. They're used to playing with fast, speedy breakout rushes. That's how they win. And that's how they almost scored on the shorthanded opportunity there. Matt, what's up? A little discombobulated in the first few shifts. Yep, I totally agree. They just need to get themselves their feet under them, get used to the new speed, because even though they've been playing together during the preseason, it's still not at that regular season level. You're facing the real guys now. It's real. 11 people in the chat. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Sabres with an offensive zone opportunity. Cousins wins the faceoff back to Jokiharju. His shot was blocked. Cousins with the rebound. Tries to throw down one on net. Doesn't make it there, but Power keeps it in off the clearing attempt. Here's Peterka behind the net. JJ Peterka making his second NHL game here, his season debut for the Sabres. Plays it to the point for Power. Power across to Jokiharju. Makes a move. He's got a lane to the net. Jokiharju throws it in front. Backdoor to Power. He just missed the one-timer. Oh, and Cousins is able to keep it in the zone. Throws it to the opposite side net. Good shift here by the Sabres. Peterka in behind the net. Tries to throw that one out in front. Plays it to Cousins instead. Cousins along the boards. Loses that battle. And the Senators will be able to clear now with Tyler Mott. Mott plays it to Matthew Joseph, but he was offside, so he avoided that puck. And here's Henry Jokiharju, who had a really good opportunity. Kind of surprised he didn't try to shoot on that last chance. But here's Dahlin skating through center ice. Rockets that one into the Senators zone. Here's Jack Quinn behind the net. Jack Quinn giving it to Talk. There's a 2v2 battle down there. Senators, they'll be clearing it. Yeah, they'll be clearing it right now. Here's Dahlin. Dahlin, that passes too much, but the refs wave off for icing. There is no icing, I should say. Senators behind their own net. They're able to skate away from the Sabres' pressure, and they have a bit of an odd man rush here, but good play there by Dahlin. And there was a bit of a pick play there by the Sabres. Middlestat across to Skinner. Skinner couldn't get control of that one, and they just knock it in behind the zone, or deep into the zone. And here's Thomas Chabot now. He's waiting things out. Olofsson with a little bit of a skate by, drive by on Forsberg. Chabot, his long-range pass couldn't be handled by DeBrincat, and here come the Sabres now. That's what I'm talking about. Good pass strung together there. Ooh, and that was a good opportunity for Quinn on the back post. Here's Quinn. Thompson! Oh, and Forsberg didn't see that puck. It was just sitting in the crease there, and here comes Senators back the other way. DeBrincat cutting inside, plays that one on net, far away from everyone else. And here's Bryson behind the net, picking up that rebound. Bryson, he's getting tangled up there with Josh Norris. He's going to be able to get it to his point man now with Chabot. Chabot across the Zub. His shot was partially blocked in front. And the Sabres are going to be getting it to the blue line, but not out. But here they come. They're able to get a nice opportunity. Here's Skinner. Spinorama. Skinner still with the opportunity. Gets the shot off, but Forsberg had the angle closed down. Senators almost giving it away in front of their net, too. Major confusion there for the Senators defensemen. And they'll just heave it up and clear it down the length of the ice, but no icing. So Owen Power is going to pick this puck up and see what he's got. Power across the Yokiyahu. He shoots that one deep into the Senator zone. Too deep, though. And the Senators are going to be able to clear. Sabres give it away at center ice. Sanderson with some speed down the left-hand side. Throws that one to the net. It's sitting in the slot. No one was able to scoop it home for the Sens, though. And Okposo carries away with that one. Okposo gets the puck in deep. Forsberg behind his own net. Gave the puck away. Oh, the Sabres were not able to capitalize on that giveaway, though. And the Senators will skate back with it. We're almost halfway. 3, 2, 1. We are halfway through the first period. Still scoreless between the Sens and Sabres. As Matthias Samuelsson rockets that puck deep into the Sens zone. Senators able to play away from that pressure. And they have a one-on-one opportunity here. Batherson plays into the slot and they score. It's Brady Tkachuk, the captain, gets the first goal in this game, and the Senators take the early 1-0 lead. Damn it. That was a good setup there by Drake Batherson. Plays it into the slot for Brady Tkachuk, and we have ourselves the first goal scored in this game. Nothing Anderson can do about that shot. It's 1-0 Ottawa. Guys, you got to be covering him. Samuelsson was just standing there. Tkachuk with the friggin' Sally right there. Not a good start, but it's probably deserved here. Let me use your cable. You wish you had Cole Caulfield. Nah. No regrets. Cousins is better. Sabres win the faceoff at opening ice. They need to get a good pressure going here. They've been a little discombobulated, and it's costed them. Senators deservedly have the 1-0 lead here. Here's Jack Quinn. Quinn picks up the puck. He's going to scoop it in the Sens zone. Transition. I don't know why either, Josh. Oh, but the Sens give it away. Here's Jack Quinn. His shot, should have probably gone for the one-timer there, but he couldn't do anything with it. And here comes Mott. Mott is going to get that one in deep to the Sabres zone, where Jacob Bryson's going to pick this puck up. Here's Bryson now. Surveying his options, hands it across to Yokiyahu, who plays it back for Bryson. Almost gave it away there by Skinner. Sabres a little disorganized right now. Bryson just says, F it, I'm heaving this one up, and promptly gives it away. Here comes Norris into the slot for DeBrincat. He couldn't handle that pass, though. So Brady Tkachuk, assisted by Eric Bronstrom and Drake Batherson. Oh, there's another giveaway. DeBrincat was all alone in front of the net. He missed the net. He probably had Anderson beat on that glove side, but he just missed it. Sabres, come on now. This is not a good start from them. Here's Jeff Skinner. His pass was off the mark, and the Sabres give it away again. Here's DeBrincat getting that puck in deep. No one there as the Ottawa Senators are getting line changes. Here we go. Yokiyahu to Asplund, spins around, gives it to Power through the middle of the ice for Okposo chipping it out wide for Girgensons. He's tripped up, no call. And Parker Kelly skates away with that one, and he gets leveled there by Labushkin. First time I've mentioned the Sabres' new free agent signee's name. Ilya Labushkin's going to bring that physicality to the Sabres' bottom pair there. Hopefully he does good. Sabres gave it away in front of the net. Girgensons, what are you doing? We need to get possession, not just rocket it wherever we feel like it. Here's Okposo now. Okposo playing it along the boards. He's going to try to get it deep into the Sens zone. No luck there. And the Sens are able to get it off the boards and out. Sanderson skating away with it. Sanderson loses control, and the Sabres are going to pick it right back up again. Cousins plays hot potato with Peterka. Throws it in on Forsberg. He's easily patting that one away 10 out of 10 times. Cousins. Wide for Peterka. Peterka with some speed. Pulls up. Loses control. And the Senators take it right back again. Oh boy. Sabres need to get a good zone. Need to get a good shift here. Senators. Give it to Cousins. Cousins to Samuelson. Dahlin in their own zone. Dahlin's pass is off the mark, but Peterka is lucky of a lucky bounce. Goes in on the breakaway, but he's saved by Forsberg. And he absolutely just ran Forsberg over. I hope maybe they'll call goaltender interference. It looked to be pretty incidental. You chirped me all night during my Habs game. Now we pay in the favor, bud. Your team's going to lose. They already did by naming Okposo captain. Dude probably lives in his Islanders glory days. Nah, he had 20 goals last year. That's pretty elite if you ask me. Especially for a guy like Okposo. Alright, so we go to commercial break. JJ Peterka was in on that breakaway. Wasn't able to capitalize, though. So that sucks. It's quite unfortunate. Hopefully he's going to do better. Learn how to pronounce Yokiyahu. It is Yokiyahu. It's not Joker. It's Yokiyahu. Damn. Imaginary gaming. Come on. Come on now. Don't cap with me. Okposo is a great person. That's right. Yeah, I don't appreciate all this Okposo slander here, guys. No, I'm not having any of it. But, I'm just getting a sub. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to, let's see here. We are one away from 1.25K. Let's get it tonight, guys. Come on. Ignore the Homer with YouTube rage. It's okay, I know him. He's a Habs fan, so I like to abuse him because the Sabres are better than the Habs. Canadians are just garbage. They got lucky with that Toronto win. It was total luck. Total luck there. I don't think they'll win too many more games. Let's see what Sabres Twitter is saying as we get back from this commercial break. But the best opportunity of the game came from Tage Thompson. Of course, as you expected. Josh Allen is in a Tux jersey in a suite. Nice. There you go. But Peterka went just crashing in. He was taking no prisoners on that last play. Tried to get it through the 5-hole of Forsberg. He just kind of, he couldn't stop himself. There's nowhere else he could have gone. No penalty, fortunately, there against the Sabres. But good thing else as well that Forsberg is okay. And the arena started to pick up a little bit. It looks a little more full now. Probably 15,000 in the building. And yep, there's Josh Allen rocking a nice Alex Tuch jersey. Allen's basically the president of Buffalo. He's our Lord and Savior as the Senators ice the puck on their face-off win. The crowd giving him a big standing ovation there. There's Matt Barkley as well in the house. I can see him. They got him on the scoreboard going. He's like, oh, hi, guys. There you go. Sabres with the offensive zone win, but they can't control the puck again, and the Senators are going to clear it into the Sabres zone. Anderson out to play with it. He plays it down to the corner, and the Sabres will skate away with it now. Jack Quinn, his pass couldn't get through. Quinn he's going to have some early season struggles here, I think. He's already looked like he's got a couple. But here he goes with some speed now. Through center ice. Jack Quinn starting the rush. Gives it to Middlestad. Middlestad with a long-range shot. Saved there by Forsberg. Forsberg, his clearance goes around everybody. And look at the Senators go. They have a 2-on-1 developing here. DeBrincat inside for Shabbat. Shabbat shot. Saved there by Anderson. And the Sabres played down to the corner now. Sabres to the blue line and out. They give it away in the neutral zone again, and the Senators come right back down their throats. Norris, he just couldn't handle that saucer pass at the back post. Norris just kind of rockets that one around to the opposite corner there where Jokiharju picks that puck up. Jokiharju plays it around, but not out. Sanderson keeping it in there for the Sens, gives it to Giroux. His shot saved there by Anderson, even though he had a good screen in front of him. Norris is right there. Giroux to the point. There's a quick shot slapped away by Hamonic. But Anderson has the answer. He's got a retort for his question. Here comes Power for the Sabres. Power skating through center ice. He's going to rocket that one deep into the Sens zone. But there's the Senators again. Oh my God. Sabres need to do a lot better job. I think they have 4 shots here in this period. Here's Dahlin. Dropping back for Thompson. Giving it to Olofsson. Slides it out wide for Samuelsson. He pulls up. Plays it back to Olofsson. Out wide for Dahlin. His shot was just high and wide. Senators, they can't clear it the first attempt. They will the second try, though, off that shot attempt. And they'll clear it into the Sabres zone. And if you are watching on MSG at any point this season, the NHL is doing some weird thing now where they don't have those old-fashioned advertisements along the boards. They have these interactive things where it changes. It's like a green screen almost. But they have these new weird electronic advertisements where it rotates as like a slideshow on the boards as the Sabres shoot it just wide. So if you're tripped out a little bit why the entire thing keeps changing, that's why. Sabres in the corner now with Girgensons. Girgensons around to no one in particular. Actually to Tkachuk. He's going to clear it, but his clearing attempt was tipped, so no icing there on the play as Jokiharju plays it across for Power. Power almost gave it away again. He's going to have to be better, and he gives it away for real this time. Batherson, nice shot. Rebound saved there by Anderson again. That's Owen Power's second giveaway here early in this game. He's going to need to be a lot better than he is right now. Here's Power again. He just looks a little rushed right now. Last year he was really good with that veteran presence of his. He just has to get a bit of a rhythm here, as does the rest of this Sabres team. Here's Jokiharju inside his own blue line, trying to calm things down a little bit. Gives it to Dylan Cousins, who's getting a lot of ice time right now. Cousins through the gut of the Senators' defense here. Cousins right into the Senators' zone. Plays it to the point for Dahlin across to Labushkin. Labushkin's shot went blocked, but it falls to the corner, and he gets it right back again. Labushkin, he just sends it around behind the Senators' net, trying to keep it in deep. Gives it to Bryson. Bryson, his centering attempt just missed Middlestad, and the Senators clear it again. Here's Labushkin. Labushkin skating around. He backhands that one, but it's given away again. But the refs stop play here because I think there was a hand pass. So, 2:30 to go here in this first period. Senators got the first goal of the game. 1-0 off the stick of Brady Tkachuk, the new captain as well for the Ottawa Senators. So he broke the ice, and they have a 1-0 lead here. But make sure, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. That really helps the algorithm like us and appreciate this stream. There's a couple of other bigger streams happening right now, but I really do put all my hardest into this. And since we're still, I consider this a small channel, each subscriber counts. It's more valuable, you know? It's way more valuable, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys that do support us. Oh, man. Seattle just lost again to the Astros. Astros lead that series 2-0. That's too bad. But I do have on my schedule, I think I'll live stream about 25 of the 82 games this year for the Sabres. That's my rough estimate. Last year I was a little below that mark. I did only like 15, unfortunately. Of course, my schedule is subject to change. I think I'll do the live stream again for the Sabres versus Florida Panthers this Saturday at 1. Obviously, there's still a lot of game left here. We're only 18 minutes into the first period, but Yeah, I think that's how my schedule is going to shape up. Ottawa looks clean in their transition game. Sabres have a tendency to start slow. That's true. It's the first game of the year. I think Donnie Granato is going to get them into the locker room at intermission. He's going to try to calm them down, help them put the game into his perspective a little bit. Be like, calm down, guys. This is not the Stanley Cup Finals. You need to learn. You need to get your feet underneath y'all, because right now it's not good enough. It's not good enough play from the team. Here we go. It was a hand pass, as I suspected. Ottawa wins that faceoff. And by the way, the Sabres were one of the worst teams in faceoff win percentages last year, so they really are looking to improve on that if they are to take the next step as a team. And another department that the Senators are beating the Sabres in, not only score and win percent, face-off win percentage, is blocked shots. They have 7 to the Sabres 0. So that's a big key as to why the Sabres don't feel like they can get anything going. They need to be able to test Anton Forsberg. He's good, but he's not that good. Here the Senators coming right back again. They're just going to flip it down low. It was Kostanich loses control and gives it to Casey Middlestat, who has got a burst of speed and hopefully a newfound sense of no injuries, because he's been plagued last year by injuries. Last year, we should have seen Middlestat take that next step. And he looked good in the games he did play. He just didn't play in a lot of them. He only played half the season, basically. So he'll look to be better than that and keep his body nice and conditioned. Here the Sabres, Olofsson kicking it out wide for Jeff Skinner, but that kick falls into the Senators' bench, and there will be a face-off deep in the Senators' zone coming right up. I'm surprised they took away Talk from this line here. I was fully expecting it would be a Skinner, Thompson, and Talk, but I kind of get it. Quinn, Middlestat, Talk. Talk is the most veteran out of those three. He's got the most defensive capabilities there as well. So, yeah. I can kind of see why, but I was a little disappointed to see Don Granato have broken that lineup. Face-offs. Actually, the Sabres have won now. They have 5-4 in wins. So the Senators, well, now it's 5-5 because the Senators just won that one. They'll clear the zone. Sabres playing with it at center ice, and Jokiharju skates backwards. Power to flip it in deep. He will. There's Cousins in on the chase. Senators, very dangerously play within their own zone here. That's not a great play. They'll knock it in deep. Anderson out to play with it, but he can't give it, and it's turned over there. Tkachuk crashing in on the net. Another really good opportunity there for the Senators. And here comes Power, leading a break the other way. 3-on-2. Plays it out wide for Peterka, but Peterka gets stopped in his tracks right there and gives it away, and the Senators retake control. But they knock it very dangerously up the middle of their own zone, but they get out of it unscathed, and here comes Tim Stützle. Stützle out wide for Giroux. His shot is saved there by Anderson. Dahlin picks up the rebound and plays it around to the corner now to Asplund. Him and play pass and catch with each other. Dahlin this time plays pass and catch with Parker Kelly for the Sens, and he knocks it right back down again. 10 seconds left to go here in this first period. Sabres, they're just going to hold on to this one, try to stem the bleeding here. And really overall, that's a penalty. Is there a penalty coming up? I'm not sure. There was a quick shot right at the end there. I wonder if there's going to be a penalty coming up to the Senators, because they did just chop down Rasmus Asplund there. So that's the end of the first period here between the Sabres and Sens. Not a very good period if you're asking me for the Sabres. They really looked discombobulated early. Didn't look any better as the period went on. They're going to need to go into the intermission, regroup, realize, hey, I know that the Senators on paper are a better team than us. The Senators have been doing everything so far that the Sabres want to do. The Sabres want to have those quick transition games. That's what the Senators have been doing. There you go. Now I can speak English. And the Sabres, unfortunately, have not. So they'll need to keep on working at that, because right now it's just, it's okay, but it's not enough to get the team to win tonight's game. So they'll have to be a lot better. But let's do my very fun thing of looking at the toxic, well, not very toxic at all, Sabres Twitter. Period ends with the Sabres trailing 1-0, but it'll have to be a full 2 minutes on the power play to start the second. All right, so the Sabres, when they come back to the second period, they will have a power play opportunity. They did call the tripping there on Rasmus Asplund as he entered the zone. So the Sabres, after this 15-minute intermission, will get a nice little thing. They'll get a nice little power play going. Shabbat with the penalty. Shots in favor right now of the Senators, 16-9. So the Sabres are also going to want to be much better in that department as well, because that's way too much that you're getting outshot by. Just update this. Pull this bad boy up. There you go. So now you can see the shots there. Isn't that pretty, guys? Isn't that so pretty? 9-6. All right, but guys, what did you think of that first period? Power looks like a giant out there. A little slow though. Donnie, I'm gonna buy a Suzuki jersey and bring my Hams fan to your dorm and run through the halls. He's a rookie, just needs to get up to speed. Sabres still need to find their footing. Still a young team. Yep. I was going to go to the game, but it was $83, and I don't go unless them stuff under 20. Yeah, that's fair. Not as pretty as your brother. I agree. Dictator Nick is ugly as all hell. He's super ugly. Very, very nasty. That's why he's a dictator. No one likes a dictator. Everyone's saying the same thing. Yeah. Sensor cooking, relentless forecheck, good passes on the breakout, dump and chase is going to tire the hell out of the Sabres D. And it has so far. It has. So we have 15 minutes here to just not worry about crap. And I do think that they will, that the Sabres will come out with a lot more tenacity and a lot more jump in their game. They just needed to get their footing underneath them, you know? But yes, Buffalo Sports. Like and subscribe. Incoming power play goal. Absolutely. Hopefully we see that. That would be awesome. That would be nice. That would be real nice. Oh, it looks good. But folks, what do you think about that first period? I got a couple of thoughts. Oh my goodness, I forgot. I usually do a pregame poll here. I'll put it up right now. Give me 1 second, folks. Sends Sabres. You skipped a message. I never. Oh my god. Imaginary Gaming, you know I can see all of the deleted messages that you sent in the chat. Oh my god. I'm not going to read it out loud, but bro. Just hoping you know that. I hope you know that. Can someone hack or create software that will block the digital ads on the boards during hockey broadcasts? Or someone in the arena be able to be a hero and plug the computer in charge of it? Yeah, it's pretty weird. Josh says if the Sabres keep playing like that, no way they win. I agree. I think they'll come out with a little more momentum. They're going into the intermission with a little bit of momentum with that power play call. They'll have a full 2 minutes to work with at the beginning of the next period. So that's a good opportunity for them to get some zone pressure and maybe even a goal. Which would be incredible. Right now, the Sabres are failing to penetrate the Ottawa Senators' neutral zone system of a 1-1-3. So they're sitting back there. Basically, what I'm saying with that is that a 1-1-3 encourages you to skate the puck down their throats. They want to absorb that pressure. It's going to be very hard as well to dump and chase on a team that has a 1-1-3 system. They're not that known, really, for using that kind of system. I think we all remember the 1-3-1. That was so boring by Guy Boucher back in the day. But DJ Smith, a coach that's come a little bit under fire, has a lot of expectations and pressure here so far. He's looking maybe to make the he's looking to make the Senators a more stable defensive team, if you will. Because last year, even though they had a lot of youngsters, they were not able to keep the puck out of their own net. It was pretty difficult for them to do that. Not great. They'll need to do a lot better. Just trade Tage and don't waste his career. We would love to have him on the Habs. That's... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We have some hot takes already happening here. Already there, Cam. Oh, my God. Or trade him to Vegas and hate him even though he was the only source of entertainment. That is not true. Do not sum up the Jack Eichel situation like that. That is not the case. Jack Eichel is a toxic bum. I will always have beef with that man. I will always have beef with Eichel. He was a dirtbag. Yeah, I said it. No, I'm just kidding. He's just a hockey player. He didn't like it here in Buffalo. But Eichel was still not a good source of positivity in the locker room. So, yeah, it was good. It was good for both sides to move on from that relationship, as was my last relationship. It was good for both parties to just move on. Buffalo is the youngest team in the NHL with an average age of 25.0. The NFL average is 27.4, and 5 Sabres on the Sabres opening night roster are 21 years or younger. Cousins, Krebs, Peterka, Power, and Quinn. So, yeah, I guess that's okay because that's okay. It's understandable in hearing about that the team didn't do so good coming out of the gate, but they will have a couple more opportunities in the game. They have 2 more periods. Just get that first goal, and the rest will follow in suit. Right now, the crowd is about 15 to 16,000 range. Last year's season opener is only 7,300, so a lot more people turning out for this year's game. Hopefully, that means the Sabres did a lot to repair the damage done. Too much to ask for shots on goal. Oh my God. Austin Watson is still playing in the NHL. That's ridiculous. He's on the Senators. I barely even noticed him. He's number Austin Watson, number 16. He called Jeff Skinner a little pip something. Little pip F word. I gotta watch your stream since you won't share your cable with me. I'ma tell Dougie. I do not hand out. It's not even my cable. I'm using one of my other family members' cables. I didn't want to pay for cable either because cable is dog. Guys, who likes cable in the chat? Let's drop it. Thoughts on cable? We don't do cable around here. This is a non-cable zone. You know, really, since I live outside of Buffalo now, I could use ESPN Plus, but whatever. Sabres led the shot share at 5v5, but Senators are way ahead in quality. Rough period for the top 4 Sabres defensemen. Asplund is at the top of the XG chart, and Cousins was the best line, according to one Twitter user. So, I don't know about that. I guess I didn't really notice the line being too good. Cousins and Krebs and Peterka did have that one shift where they looked okay. They looked okay. Not great. Just okay. Just okay. Call TNT. Or AT&T. We got about 5 more minutes here in this first intermission. I love intermissions so much. You know what I do? I like to talk and talk and talk, and eventually I exhaust myself. By the 3rd period, though, I will have lost my voice. So that's fun. That's really fun. But let's keep raking in some likes here, guys. We have 13 right now on the board. So love that. 7 people in the chat. Make sure you got a couple ways to support this channel. One way is by subscribing. We're 1 away from 1.25K, so that'd be awesome. Josh saying, Sabres' top 4 defensemen's respective ages are 23, 22, 22, and 19. This team might not be the best this year, but you better watch out for the future imaginary gaming. Yes. I like to... Imaginary gaming. Wow. I hope Dictator Nick's not reading the chat right now. I really hope Dictator Nick is not reading. For all people that are new, back in the day, I used to have a skits channel for this a skits playlist for this channel, and me and the other people on BSC that help run it or support it or whatever, and my close friends, we just get together and make these Saber skits. There's still a couple up. I think I took down the Dictator Nick ones though, and all the others that just totally made zero sense. Maybe in the future I bring them back, but they were just so much work and it was a lot. So I'll stick to the videos, the regular videos and live streams for now. Just like my name, your playoff chances for the next decade are imaginary. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to block this guy. This is a bad user. Bruh. The hate right now in the chat for the Sabres is palpable. It's bad. It's just uncool. Uncool right now, Imaginary Gaming. That is slanderous. Uncool. You never invited me on the show. I'd have a lot more to say. I am not doing. No, ain't no way. Just this man. Dude, why are you making these dumb comments? This is just not cool right now. Uncool. 7 people in the chat now. Shots attempted are actually even, 18 apiece for both teams. It's just that, like I mentioned a couple minutes ago, the Senators have had a lot more quality opportunities in terms of shots. They've had a lot more opportunities. So the Sabres, they need to get some more slot zone chances. They need to, maybe they'll get on this power play. Never sure, because the Sabres power plays have been wildly inconsistent, though they usually start out well early in the season. Then once teams figure out how to defend against them, then it gets pretty bad. But that's how it was anyways with Ralph Kruger. Don Granato, actually, the power play wasn't that good. It was in the bottom third last season, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have the actual stats in front of me. I'm just going off of what I can remember. But I can remember a lot because I'm brilliant. No, just kidding. I'm not. But, yeah, I'm actually quite surprised about how many people went to the game tonight. 15 to 16,000. That was usually a couple years ago. That would have been a disappointing attendance total. But for how the Sabres have done and how the Sabres did last year in terms of attendance, I was at that season opener last year against the Canadiens. It was so empty. You could hear a pin drop in the first period. Eventually, though, once the Sabres started getting going, they were able to get a lot more noise going. It was actually a party atmosphere. I was able to move down to the second row, right in the corner there, and no one stopped me. So that was nice. That was real nice. I know you would go Mr. 5 Below shopper. I'm 5 and below, actually. That is why I remain not poor. I don't want to be poor, and I do it by shopping at 5 and Below. 5 and Below is the most clutch store, as is the dollar store in Tree. As a college student, those are the stores I live and die for. Love being cheap. But yeah, absolutely yeah. The frick? Stupid. I'm just looking. I searched up Sabres versus Senators. Minus the second one that comes up, but still, people are they're just looking at weird knockoff streams. That's super stupid. Just stupid. Show your girl phone case. Okay, you know what? It was $8 cheaper on Amazon. That is why I got a weird color. My color for my phone case is purple. Purple is a fine color. It was cheaper. Where's my phone? Oh, it's right here. See? Look at this. It's not even that bad of... Okay, it's a little rough, but it's a fine phone case, okay? I've just gotten used to it. I like my phone, to be exact. I love my phone. Yeah, see? You want to see it? There it is. There's my phone. Okay? With the game on. I'm going to see how the quality looks on a phone. That $8 ain't worth all the jokes. It is worth all the jokes. I feel like it's worth it. It is worth it to me. That's what it's all about. Self-confidence, Imaginary Gaming. I don't want to hear anything else. This slander that I had taken in this first period, not only me, but the Sabres, just bad. Not cool. Out of line, out of pocket, just bad. But I should probably get everything ready for the second period, because it looks like they're about to come back. So let's get that. Let's get this. Because MSG, this is the end of their thing coverage. Yep, it's been 15 minutes. All right. So, in about a minute and a half or so, both teams will be retaking the ice here for the second period. Let me remind you of what's happened so far. First period, Senators had a lot more opportunities there, except for maybe one short-handed opportunity. Brady Tkachuk potted the first goal of the game off a really nice setup from Drake Batherson. And the Sabres really didn't get that much going in terms of shots and zone pressure, but they will have a power play opportunity to open this second period. So as you can see, the Sabres are getting ready. Oh, look at that. The fans are able to stand next to the locker room and greet them as they come back out. That's been missing for a couple years. That's been missing. But shots right now are in favor of the Senators, 16-9. Shot attempts, though, are tied at 18 apiece in that first period. And offensive zone possession, it's 4-2 in favor of the Ottawa Senators in minutes, of course. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The second period is about to get underway between these two teams. Let's go. Let's go. It's going to be a fun period, hopefully. I expect that. Absolutely. I have the right to slander the Sabres after spending all my money going to the games to watch them lose in 2019 and 2022. I assume, because he forgot it too. You can't even type. Can't even type there, bud. Can't even type. What a bum. What a bum. But we got 12 people in the chat now. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see a lot more likes going on here, guys. Let's go. We got this. Second period underway, or about to be underway. What I'd like to see from the Sabres, though, a little more excitement, a little more potency, of course, going into the Senators zone. Their transition game has been pretty sloppy in that first period, so I'd like to see that part of their game get cleaned up. And once you do that, everything else will follow. Once you get that first goal, everything else will follow even more. So here we go. Everybody's back on the ice. Fans are, well, a couple of fans are back in the seats here for the Sabres. And the second period is about to get underway, and things will start off with a Sabres power play. Senators are 0 for 1 so far tonight. Sabres, this is their first opportunity, and off the opening face-off, they lose that face-off. Senators cleared down length of the ice. And here comes Dahlin starting the rush off. He beats one man, gets to the Sabres center logo, drops it back for Middlestat, and he trips and falls. Breakaway now for Tyler Mott. Mott is in, saved by Anderson. Casey Middlestat just took an absolute spill, but a big save there by Anderson, and the Senators really missed a huge opportunity right there. Here's Thompson now in behind the net, trying to give it to Middlestat. He falls again. Rough shift there, and here comes the Senators. 2-on-1, shorthanded, across. Sanderson, his shot was taken away and blocked there by Skinner. And here come the Sabres again. Middlestat with the shot, saved by Forsberg. Rebound was sitting right there, and the Senators are going to be able to skate away again. Here's Joseph down in deep, this Sabres zone. Joseph around. Joseph, he's just going to keep this puck away from the Sabres, and not a good start here for this power play. 50 seconds to go now. Senators just knock it down deep into the Sabres zone, and the Sabres are going to try to get a little settled here. Here's Owen Power now. Power looks back. He needs to get this off. He finally does. Gives it to Olofsson. Olofsson gives it to Okposo. Drops back for Olofsson. Nice. Now they're able to get to the zone entry here that they wanted. Here's Krebs. Krebs just gave it away. Okay, now you have to work back again for it. Bad pass there by Krebs, and the Senators will clear. 25 seconds left in this power play. Owen Power now with the puck. Power for Olofsson. Olofsson can't make it into the zone. 16 seconds now. Really poor power play here from the Sabres. They have not been able to get anything going. Their passing just been bad. Power was tripped up there. No call. Sanderson just gave it away in front. There's the shot from Cousins. He's not able to get it to go by, though. And the Senators get back to full strength. Sabres are 0 for 1 on the power play, though. And here's a breakaway pass, though. Peterka, but he was just cut out there by the Senators defenseman. Sabres, come on, get this puck going, guys. This is just poor right now. Stützle playing with fire there as he skates through the center of his own defensive zone. But he keeps it and knocks it in deep there for the Sens. Sabres along the boards. Oh, my God. Handled the goddamn puck. Unbelievable. What? Girgensons was first in. That's not an icing. Are you kidding me? Just dumb. Dumb call. Okay, I'm leaving now. I love you, buddy. I'll call you after the game if they lose to rub it in. Sabres are goated. Yes, sir. Imaginary gaming. What the heck, man? My thoughts exactly. Ooh, that was a really good breakup there from Skinner on that shorthanded opportunity there for the Sens. But Cousins was not able to get that puck elevated and away from the glove of Forsberg. So here's Girgensons. Girgensons almost gave it away. Gives it to Jokiharju on his second try. And he's going to knock it in deep to the Senators' zone. Here are the Sabres now. Losing control. And that puck is knocked out of play into the crowd. So there will be a face-off coming up. Sabres are the youngest team in the NHL this season. Oh yeah, there it is. Average age of an NHL player this season, 27.4. That's a typo from MSG. It shouldn't be saying 24.7 years old. That's not right. Tonight, I want to save myself from a good time. All right, offensive zone face-off. Oh my God. Once again, won by the Senators. Ooh, they almost gave it away there, though. But the Sabres are able to skate away from it. Or the Senators are. Giroux with the puck at center ice. Loses control of that one. Sabres take it right back again, but give it away. Love that. And they go in offside. Double whammy for them. Come on, guys. This is just really poor. They need to get that chemistry going. I know there's a couple of new faces, but they are being coughed out and suffocated in the neutral zone because they keep turning the puck over. And look at that. Sabres revolution, the young revolution here. All right. Just outside the Senators zone. Sabres win that one, that face-off, and they're able to get this puck up. Here comes Jack Quinn. Quinn for Olofsson to Skinner now. Skinner, he looks, he waits, plays it back to a... What was he passing to? What was he passing to? There was no one in sight there. Not sure what he was going for, but it turned the puck over, and now the Senators have possession. So another really bad giveaway there by the Sabres. They just can't keep finding ways to shoot themselves in the foot. That's what I wanted to say. Here's Dahlin. He gives it away to the pinching man over there. It's a Nikita Zaitsev, man. It's a Nikita Zaitsev, former Toronto Maple Leaf there. Plays it down low in the corner. Sabres and Sens battling away at it. Still no movement. Ref letting them play on with it a little bit. And finally the puck comes loose. Tage Thompson loses it to Tim Stützle. Takes the short angle shot, and that is quickly snagged by Anderson. So the Sabres still having issues keeping control of the puck. What the heck are the Sabres doing? I know, right? It's not good. Not good. Not sure why they keep doing this to themselves. Offensive zone faceoff coming up here for the Ottawa Senators. See if this can get any better here. 15:44 to go in this second period. 1-0 Ottawa. Brady Tkachuk with the first goal of the game way back in the middle of the first period. Come on, guys. What's going on here? What's going on here? Sabres, they win the faceoff as Lyubushkin loses control of that puck. Senators pick it right back up again, but they also lose it, and the Sabres are able to skate away from it. Here's Peterka leading the rush. Peterka out wide for Cousins. Back to Peterka, and he scores! J.J. Peterka gets the Sabres' first goal this season, and they have tied the game up at 1. There you go. 1-1. J.J. Peterka with a nice feed from Dylan Cousins, and this game is tied up. It was almost a broken play there in the neutral zone. Senators gave it away. Peterka dished out wide for Cousins. Back post there was Peterka, and he is fired up. That is his first career NHL goal. So good for him. Beautiful setup, beautiful finish, and this game is tied. That's awesome. That's awesome. Love to see that. And Peterka's celebration, he was fired up. And that's a big goal for the Sabres. Maybe now things will start rolling here. And it will. Okposo cutting in deep to the net. He couldn't get a clean shot off. Zaitsev poking that puck away, giving it to Holden, and he will get up to Tkachuk, to Stützle. Stützle's got a break, and he just missed the net on the backhand. Stützle again playing it to an open point. Holden's shot blocked there by Henry Jokiharju, and he looks a little shaken up after blocking that shot. He takes the puck right back again, and he is laboring right now. He gives it to Girgensons. He's going to dump it in deep into the Sabres zone, where the Senators will pick it back up again. That's Travis Hamonic. Hamonic, spinning out of the pressure, plays it to an open point, but that puck is deflected into the Senators bench. But J.J. Peterka, with the first goal of this brand new NHL season, the Sabres really have been grasping at straws so far in this game, but that was awesome. That's what you like to see. Let's see what our BSC Instagram. Oh, forgot to mention, not only should you guys subscribe to this, but you also should follow. Should also follow the Instagram. So love that. Love to see that kind of stuff. Here we go. Here are the Sabres right now, playing it around. And they have a 2-on-1 now. Talk, almost lost control of that puck. Plays it to an open point here. Here's Dahlin, making a move at the point. Gives it across for Samuelsson. Samuelsson, his long range effort is gloved down there. An easy one by Forsberg. I feel alive. Okay, 9 people in the chat, guys. Welcome to the stream if you're new. Welcome to this brand new Sabres season. These goals came and started from the stick of J.J. Peterka, assisted by Dylan Cousins. J.J. looked like the best player on the ice, deserved that goal. Yeah, he's looked fired up this game. He's looked really good. All right. Offensive zone faceoff for the Sabres. They lose that one. The Senators will clear down the length of the ice, but Parker Kelly will win the chase, so no icing there. Sabres just throwing him off the puck. Not able to control the puck, though. And the Senators, their centering attempt goes off the skate of Bryson, who I haven't mentioned too much tonight, and the Sabres are able to clear. Here's Thompson now. Thompson back to Bryson. Bryson holds up, gives it to Lyubushkin. Lyubushkin also holds up, gives it to Bryson again. He's going to start venturing forward. Gives it to Thompson. Thompson's clear cross-ice pass given to Olofsson, and he had the quick shot. That one was saved as well by Forsberg. So, 13:36 to go here in this first period. The kid opens things up here this season. It's Peterka. His first career NHL goal is the last action we'll get before we go to a commercial break now. It's 1-1 still. And a much better looking period from the Sabres so far. They've been able to get the zone pressure. They have been settling down a little bit more since the first goal from Peterka. Just as I expected, it looks like they've calmed down a little bit in the neutral zone as well. Still not up to a great quality, but it is better. It is better right now. Let's see what shots are. Okay. I feel alive. Shots in favor of this period is so far in favor of the Sabres 5-3. But as you'll see in a second, the Senators lead overall 19-14. So there's that. You can see the shots total right there. 12 people in the chat, guys. Let's go. Make sure if you are new to this channel, let me know. I'll hype you guys up. Even if you subscribe, you don't subscribe, I don't really care. But speaking of that, who is ready? Should I switch the stream to the Commies and the Chicago Bears game? Oh yeah, Thursday Night Football really got a good one this week. Just bad. Thursday Night Football was so garbage. Both of these teams are just bad. Washington, I don't know if you guys saw the Dan Snyder news today. He's got dirt on other NFL owners. Woo! Like they don't have anything on you, Dan. He's just trying to save himself. You know what that means? That means he knows he's guilty. He's in deep crap. He may get voted out by the other owners eventually. There's a couple of people that's starting to want that. I don't know. It's just, oh my God. It's really stupid. Dan Snyder is a terrible owner. I feel bad for Washington fans. They're like the Sabres. They've lost their passion for the game, unfortunately. All right. Oh, my God. The Sabres finally won an offensive zone faceoff, but it went by the skate of Dahlin. He couldn't keep it in the zone, and the Sabres have to regroup again. They knock it back deep into the Senators' zone. Here's Sanderson behind his own net, playing around on the boards, but the Senators give it away there. Peterka in on the chase, throws it to the front of the net. Cousins was there with the tip. The rebound is still sitting in front. This line has been fantastic so far. Cousins passed back to the point, went by the stick of Dahlin again. And here's Cousins. Cousins wide open. Oh my God. How did he fan on that one? Oh, Peterka. He was almost there for his second goal of the game. He had the opportunity. He just fanned on the shot. He was all alone at that back post. And the Sabres again pass back to the point. You missed all of them. Guys, I know there's two of them, but that doesn't make it any easier. And here comes Dahlin with a bit of speed. Gives it to Krebs. Krebs to Poso, back to Krebs, in front, and they score! It's Razzle Dazzle Dahlin. Puts the Sabres out in front, 2-1. Awesome. It's 2-1 Buffalo now. Great zone entry there by Dahlin. He begins the rush and he finishes the rush. And the Sabres are up by 1. They have looked so much better this period. It was a great feed in front by Krebs. And Dahlin just chips it over the shoulder of Anton Forsberg. And we, ladies and gentlemen, have a 2-1 game. Sabres, they win the faceoff, and they are rolling right now, specifically that line. And here's Asplund cutting to the outside with some speed, gets the shot off on Forsberg, and he saves that one. Senators on their heels right now. They are looking like crap right now. But look at that. The Sabres fans, a loud reception there after the shot saved and the little stoppage of play here. The Sabres are looking really good. They are on a roll. They have a ton of possession and momentum right now. I'm sure Don Granato's got to be happy with how the team has started in this first 8 minutes here. We got 9 people in the chat. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We back up to 10. I was going to say, let's get double digits going on here. 12:22 to go here in this second period. Rasmus Dahlin with his first goal of the season. There's a quick shot off the faceoff win there by Skinner. It was partially blocked in front there by Zub, and he looks at his hand afterwards, checking to see if there's any damage. But that's Dahlin's first goal of the season. It's 4 years ago on this day that Dahlin had his first career NHL goal, and in opening night, he gets his first here. Assisted by Peyton Krebs. Always got to love to see him getting in on the go. And as I say that, right off the face-off win by the Senators, they trip up a Sabres player. And the good things keep on rolling here for Buffalo as DeBrincat goes to the penalty box for tripping. Yep. Clear as day, he tripped Jeff Skinner right there, right off the faceoff win. Power play opportunity here for the Sabres. They're 0 for 1 right at the beginning of this period, and DJ Smith looks on. He doesn't look very happy right now. But the Sabres have an opportunity to go up by 3 here. Casey Middlestat looks to be the number 1 center here. Josh Allen looking on and smiling. Sabres are able to win this faceoff. Dahlin, out wide for Skinner. Skinner just hacks away at that, plays it around for Thompson. Thompson, who hasn't opened his account yet, but he has big expectations. Sabres throw that puck out in front. Nobody there, though, unfortunately, and the Senators will clear. Here's Dahlin. In behind his own net, gives it to Thompson, who crosses mid-ice. Thompson, he feels like himself. He's got that dog in him. He goes through, but he's taken down. No call. And the Senators will clear again. Here's Dahlin. I don't know why he just gave that puck up so cheaply there, because the Senators will clear it again. Looks like a lot of fans have moved down into the lower bowl, because it looks much more filled up than it did in the first period. Here come the Sabres now. It's Tuck. Tuck entering the zone, gives it to Skinner. Skinner's pass is picked off again, as he usually did last year, and the Senators will clear. About a minute to go here on this power play opportunity for the Sabres. They need to get their passing a little under corral here. Come on, make it a 2-goal advantage. Here's Cousins for Krebs. Back to Cousins. Cousins around the Senators' net. Plays it to Dahlin. Dahlin up top for Krebs. Krebs couldn't handle that hot pass for a second. Plays it for Dahlin again. Dahlin out wide for Olofsson. Olofsson, his pass is picked off but not cleared. Gives it to an open wing. Krebs, he fouls on his pass, and the Senators will clear again. Come on, you can't make those mistakes like that. 30 seconds left in this power play now. Sabres with another rush opportunity here. Dahlin drops it back for Cousins. Cousins with a little bit burst of speed through the center of the ice. Loses control of that one to Sanderson. And the Senators will not clear for now. Sanderson will try again. Not yet. Senators really all over right now. Posted with a great forecheck. Unfortunately, though, the Senators have been able to kill off this entire power play here. So the Sabres are now 0 for 2 tonight with the man advantage. Uh-oh. Here come the Senators. Mott looking back post off the rush as we get halfway through the second period now. Senators in the Sabres zone. They haven't really had too many opportunities here. They looked backdoor for Batherson. Batherson up top for Zub. He plays that one around the net for Owen Power. Power to Cousins. Slaps that one across for Quinn. Jack Quinn couldn't get too far, but the Sabres are able to keep control. And now they'll go for some changes. That's Dahlin's 32nd career goal for the Sabres. That puts him into some sort of history books. Uh-oh. Senators had the odd man advantage there. They had a man wide open at the back post, but Stützle was unable to finish it off. So with 9:27 to go here in this second period, Sabres have pounced again. They retake the lead. It's 2-1 Buffalo because of Peterka and Dahlin. Love to see the young guys getting involved. Sabres are on a war path. Someone said on Twitter, it still blows my mind that the Sabres ever abandoned these unis. Yeah, these unis are so nice. They're so nice. Sabres opening goals tonight scored by 20-year-old J.J. Peterka and 22-year-old Rasmus Dahlin, assisted by 21-year-old Dylan Cousins and 22-year-old Peyton Krebs. The youngest team in the league is really rolling right now. But Dahlin, when he scored that goal, he was having a fantastic shift there. And Kyle Poso also got a secondary assist on that second Sabres goal. But the Senators really look like they're dogging it right now. Not a great period so far from them. They're going to need to be able to... They're going to need to be able to get a little bit of a zone pressure going on here. They're having many of the same problems the Sabres had in the first period. The Sabres in the first period couldn't get the transition game going. Their odd man rushes were just not happening either. But, and this is a big but, the Sabres have been able to reverse it. They have been able to flip a switch so far in these opening 8 minutes, and the result corresponds with that. They got 2 goals because they are playing their style of hockey. Now, if they can keep it up and keep Senators at bay here, that would be really helpful because the Senators are a good team. And they can dominate, and they did dominate in that first period, and they were able to get a goal from it. So you don't want to let the Senators hang around. When you have the momentum, you need to be able to put them away before they even know what's happening. Face-off win in the offensive zone for the Senators. Chabot winds up with a slapper. That one's blocked and went wide of the net. And there's the Senators throwing it way out of the zone there, right into the crowd. Stutzla, I don't even know who he was going for there, as there is a battle for the puck. And the mom has it. She stands up. She's like, wow, look at me, guys. I love that. I miss going to Sabres games, even though they sucked for the last forever. All right, 9:20. Actually, it's 9:14 to go here in this second period. Sabres win the faceoff. I hope the Sabres can sustain the pressure and be safe in their own end. Well, hopefully they can. They've certainly done that so far here. But here's Brady Tkachuk dishing it out wide for Batherson. Batherson throws it on net, just out of the reach of Tkachuk. And a good breakup there by Anderson. The Sabres now dump it down into the Senators zone, but they will ice this puck. Aaron pass there by Rasmus Dahlin. That's not what you want to do. And Rasmus Dahlin was a Moe's hot player. You can go in for a good deal at Moe's. So do that, I guess. I guess that's what they're saying. But 2-1, 8:54 to go here in the second period. Face-off coming up to the left of Craig Anderson. So let's see how this goes. Senators, a bit of a response after the penalty to DeBrincat and the second goal to the Buffalo Sabres. Still not enough, though. They're down by one, but they win another face-off. Quick shot from the point, and somehow Craig Anderson's able to see his way through the traffic in front of him and save that puck, that shot. So, another clean face-off win there by Giroux. It was Travis Hamonic. Actually, it wasn't that crowded in front. It looked like it on initial play. All right, come on, Buffalo. Come on, Buffalo. Let's get a little bit under. Don't let Ottawa back into this one. Middlestad leaning in for the faceoff. He will win it to Jack Quinn, and Jack Quinn will have a giveaway. He will have a giveaway. That's guaranteed. Jack Quinn has been a little invisible tonight. Peterka's definitely been the better of the two, but when you think about these two guys, you certainly associate them together. They came to Rochester together, and now they come to Buffalo together as well, and they are two of the top prospects in the Sabres system. They were drafted during the same year, but unfortunately, there will be a penalty coming up to the Sabres, specifically Ilya Lyubushkin. It looks like he interfered with a player in the corner, and the Senators will get their second power play opportunity of the game. Lyubushkin to the box for interfering with Josh Norris on that zone entry. Yeah, that's a bit of a weak call if you ask me. Not quite sure what they're looking at there. So 8:26. Sabres are going to have to kill another one off. Need to do a little better than that, Lyubushkin. He's been having a solid game, too. I'm not sure why he's doing that or why they even called it in the first place. But good thing for the Sabres, though. They win the opening faceoff and clear the zone. Senators behind their own net. They get to center ice now, leading the rush is Batherson. Batherson for Tkachuk to the point there for Norris. Norris walks down a little bit, plays it down low for Batherson. Back up to Norris, across to Chabot, and to Tkachuk. Nice tic-tac-toe play there, but the Senators are not able to finish it off. Here's Norris again. Norris playing hot potato with Tkachuk. Plays it up top for Chabot. Chabot to Stutzla. Down low to Batherson. Inside for Tkachuk. Tries to whack out it away again. And it's sent in front of... Oh, my God. Oh, how did the Senators not score there? Chabot. Across to Batherson. Batherson inside for Tkachuk. He could not tip that one on net. A minute to go in this power play here. Good opportunity right now for the Senators. Oh my God, the Sabres almost passed that puck into their own net. And the Senators are going to be having to, they're going to be going to a 4-on-4 now because Samuelson just had his stick slashed out of his hands. Or not. He's going to the penalty box? What? 5-on-3 here for the Senators. I'm not sure what they were calling here. We'll have to see. What? Is there a call there? No. No, there still isn't. Maybe we'll see right here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Matthias Samuelsson to the box for slashing. 5-on-3 opportunity here for the Senators. Now, this is a really good opportunity for them. Let's see if they're able to capitalize on it. But this is not good. Face-off, won by the Sabres, and they're going to be able to clear, much to the delight of the Sabres crowd. Forsberg, behind his own net, plays it for DeBrincat. DeBrincat starts the rush off here, gives it to Giroux. Giroux, breaking his way into the Sabres zone. Giroux still has it. Giroux pulls up, plays it to the point for DeBrincat. Back to Giroux. They trade spots. Gives it to DeBrincat. The one-timer is saved there by Anderson. So, not the bestest of starts here for the Sabres. Actually, it is a good start on this power play, on this penalty kill. But they shouldn't be going into situations like this. You don't want to see that happening. Not great. Still a 5-on-3. Anderson doing his best, though, to save everything he can possibly save. Still 20 seconds left on this 5-on-3. Senators win the faceoff. They cut to the middle of the ice. Nope, they give it back to Norris. Norris to Giroux. Out wide for DeBrincat. DeBrincat down low for Tkachuk. He couldn't get the one-timer off cleanly, and the Sabres will clear. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. It looks like this 5-on-3 will come to nothing for the Senators, but they will still have a minute and 10 seconds of a power play here. So here's Batherson. Batherson to Sanderson, back to Batherson, gives it up top for Giroux. Giroux, down low for DeBrincat, back to Giroux, cuts to the corner, gives it to DeBrincat, but the Sabres are going to clear again and waste some time now with Tage Thompson. Thompson just floats this one in on Forsberg, and he pads it away, and here comes the Senators with some speed. DeBrincat gets labeled on the boards. The Sabres crowd loves that. They're telling him to sit the hell down, but the Senators play it to the back post. Nobody there, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for me, but the Sabres looking in the go. It's Casey Middlestat, shorthand opportunity. Middlestat with a nice move. Backhander, saved, rebound blocked there by the sliding defenseman, Jake Sanderson. Really good opportunity there for the Sabres, shorthanded again. These break opportunities are looking really good. Here's Lyubushkin behind his own net, plays it around for Middlestat. Middlestat with Tuch. This is going to be it for the Senators' power play, though, as Tuch gets a quick shot on goal. Forsberg keeps play going, but that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this. Well, actually, there's still a second left on the clock, but it's essentially over. But look at the Sabres fans standing on their feet. They are loving it right now. They really do appreciate the effort put there by the Sabres. And that will take us to another commercial break. But the Sabres fans are loving the effort put on here right now. But that was an excellent 5-on-3 kill. The Sabres controlled the puck more than the Senders. Fans with an ovation following the Sabres a 40-second 5-on-3 back to even strength with a lead. So that's all the Sabres were looking for there. And they even got the best opportunities of that shorthanded opportunity, or that shorthanded stretch there. 2-1 Buffalo, still 5:07 to go here in this second period. Much improved period from the Buffalo Sabres. They've looked so much better, a lot more energetic, and the fans are responding correctly with ovations and cheering. This is what, as a Sabres fan, all I want to see is effort. All I want to see is entertaining effort from this team. I want to see progress, effort, and entertainment, because last couple of years it's been rough, slow, veteran presence, just not fun, just draining games. But it's weird. The Sabres had more energy on that the penalty kill than the power play. This is the kind of skill I think many people want to see from Casey Middlestat, and that kill came on the penalty kill as well. That came. Oh, wow. So the arena actually is filled up a little bit, apparently. Looks like it's closer to 16,000 to 17,000 now. So that's good. But look at that. I'm seeing on Sabres Twitter, I'm so glad this team looks fun again. And as we talk about this, unfortunately, there was the passing of former head coach for the Sabres, Joe Crozier. Was the coach from 72 to 74. Really instrumental in the Sabres' early days. He was an all-right head coach. Scotty Millman eventually reaped his hard work and was able to take the team to a Stanley Cup Finals in 75. But Crozier, unfortunately, passed away just about a week ago, actually. He was 93 years old, so he lived a long, hopefully happy life. But unfortunate to see that. But anyways, Senators, their power play is over. Sabres back to even strength. And they have given up an icing against the Senators. Lyubushkin with a good boxing out there play to keep that from not happening. Offensive zone face-off coming up here for the Sabres. 4:53 to go here. Don Granato just looking at his notes right now on the Sabres bench. Look at all the Sabres players right now. Skinner leaning in for the face-off. Ref didn't want to drop the puck there for a second. Skinner eventually will win the face-off. Gives it to Thompson. Back to Lyubushkin. He just plays it around the boards. Bryson pinching in down low. Bryson tries to slap it away, but he cannot. And watch out. Tim Stützle in on the break for the Senators. They're away and they missed the net. Tim Stützle with another power play breakaway opportunity. Just missed it. And, looks like the fans are on their feet about something. Looks like there was a bit of a scrum going on behind the play. Here comes Skinner, though. Skinner trying to cut through the middle of the ice. He cannot keep control of that puck. And here come the Senators again. Rocketing that one deep into the Sabres zone. It's Watson. Watson down low for Kostinich. Kostinich loses control, and the Sabres are able to break away now with Tuck. Tuck to Skinner. Skinner gives it back post, and it just missed Owen Power. The puck does not go out of play, though. Sabres battling away at it in the corner there. Sanderson loses control of that one. Here's Middlestat. Finnegan in front, but no one there to tap it home for the Sabres. Sabres still keeping it in the zone there. Not anymore, though. Jack Quinn tried to do it, but he could not do it in the end. Unfortunate. Senators back at it again. Here's Jake Sanderson. Oh, wow. Look at that back post. It feels like an earthquake just happened. Freaking jerk-offs. Sabres clear it down the zone. Nothing will happen, though. And the Senators will come right back again. They almost lost control at center ice there. Giroux almost did. But Sabres are able to keep control, though. And, right behind their net. It's getting a little sloppy there. And the Senators get out in front. The one-timer by Josh Norris did not work out. The fuck? I meant, whoops. I didn't say that. I did not say that. Didn't realize. It's just that the whole floor is shaking right now. Okay, crazy fam. Look at Craig Anderson. The hell are you doing? No spamming, please. Here's Okposo cutting it into the Senators zone, but he is tripped up there, and the Senators are going back to the penalty kill. Shabbat with his second trip of the night. 2:32 to go here in the second period. Sabres going back to the power play. They're currently 0 for 2. But looking at that last opportunity, Stützle actually didn't miss the net. Craig Anderson just had a very good save. The hell? I keep hearing noises out there. This is getting weird. Thomas Shabbat sitting back in the sin bin. Sorry for that long pause there, folks. I'm just wondering what's going on right now. Wondering what's going on. But the Sabres are 0 for 2 right now on the power play. Let's see if they can finally score a goal here. Middlestat loses the opening faceoff, and the Senators are just going to try to skate away with this one now. They have a 2-on-2 here developing. He's just going to hold on to it, though. Jake Sanderson, he's getting a lot of ice time here in this NHL debut. And look at that. All 4 Sabres players just scrunched up there, all 4 of them. Except for the puck carrier. Skinner, he's always been really bad at zone entries. And he loses it again there. Come on. Sabres, you gotta be better, guys. Come on. Buffalo. Oh, look at that. Oktoberfest. In the Plaza. Live music with hatchets and hop. I don't think it's wise to have drunk people firing off hatchets, but that's just me. I know it's a popular pastime. Ish. 1:39 to go here in this power play. The Sabres win it. Get it to Krebs at the point. Sabres down low for Poso. And Poso out wide to Krebs. Krebs into the slot for Cousins, who's shot his glove down there by Forsberg. I don't know why. Can you guys hear the loud banging going on too? Oh, I think there's a nice little broom battle. Someone's hitting. I'm on the 4th floor right now of this building, and someone's probably hitting the ceiling, and my guys are probably hitting the floor. So, love that. Love that. I need some water soon enough. My voice is already dying. It's only not even 2 periods in. Sabres win another faceoff. Here's Krebs. Krebs to Cousins. Cousins looks around, just hands it right back to Krebs. Krebs' return pass. Almost didn't make it there, but Cousins got to it in the end. Here's Krebs now along the boards. Krebs to Cousins. Cousins up top for Dahlin. His shot deflected just wide. Rebound was sitting right next to an open net. Sabres unable to capitalize, though. And here's Cousins. Cousins to Krebs. Krebs up top for Dahlin. Dahlin across to a wide open point for Olofsson. Olofsson to Cousins. Cousins to Dahlin. Dahlin to Krebs. Krebs across to Dahlin. One-timer from Olofsson. A good glove save, though, by Forsberg. 44 seconds to go now in this power play. Oh, 15 likes. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's get the number up to 20. That's the goal for this stream. 20 likes, guys. We got this. That was a good shot, too, by Olofsson. It's just that Forsberg read that nicely. 44 seconds left in this power play. Finally, the Sabres have been able to get some offensive zone pressure consistently. Consistently, I may add. Well, the Senators' clearing attempt goes off a Sabres skate, and they're able to get on that puck again, but Skinner being Skinner, does not know how to pass a puck and gave it away again. Senators clear. 30 seconds to go now on this man advantage. Dahlin to Thompson, tried to skate through 5, could not do so, and the Senators cleared once more. Austin Watson chasing in after it, but his efforts are not for vain, though, as the Senators are able to pick it up, and the Sabres are going to another penalty here. And Middlestat going back to the box with a poor series of play there from him. And look at Dahlin. He's jawing away at it with Brady Tkachuk right now. Things getting a little chippy. Yeah, Forsberg is looking pretty good. Middlestat's bucket came off. Oops. Yeah, I should probably keep it rolling. I forgot to keep it rolling. 36 seconds to go here in this second period. Sabres going back to the penalty kill. Not quite sure where the penalty came from. Yeah, not too sure. But the ref, oops, I should probably stop it. The ref called it anyways. Ottawa hasn't scored a power play goal yet tonight. That's a good thing. That's the good thing. The bad thing is you keep giving them opportunities. That's not good. Taking a look at Josh Norris there, getting ready for another power play opportunity. Here we go now. 2-1 Buffalo, 5 seconds to go in this 4-on-4, and then it will carry over into the second period with a Ottawa power play. I'm going to need to get a little bit of a breather here. My voice is dying, and I want to be able to have a good voice for the third period because it's going to get a lot closer here between these two teams. All right. Senators win the faceoff. They knock it in deep, and now their power play will follow. They get it to a wide open point. Shabbat, nice move there. Shabbat still with the puck. He had his shot poke checked away by my man, Syree. Nice. Shabbat with the one-timer. That one is blocked. Getting back to the point there for Batherson. Batherson to Shabbat. He loses control. Cousins picking that pass up, and here comes the Sabres now. Short-handed. Gergensons cutting to the outside. Throws it on net. Forsberg didn't know where it was for a second. Asplund was too late, though, and that will do it for the second period. Sabres, much better effort there. They lead after 2 by 1. Good block there by Matthias Samuelsson. And the Sabres go into it with a lot more energy and a lot more fan enthusiasm behind it. So a good period overall for them. Let's see if they can keep things going into the third period, but they will need to cut down on some of the chances that they have been giving up. So it's 2-1 Buffalo, but Ottawa will have a power play going into the third period. About 1 minute and 45 seconds left on that one. Senators currently lead shots 25-23. And I'm going to put a video on so that you guys can watch it so I can go get a breather. So, yeah, that's going to happen. But let's see before I leave, let's see what Sabres Twitter said. Game 1 is never going to be a work of art for either team, but the Sabres found their spirit and a bit more that period. Both teams pretty sloppy. Listen, it's fine. Shots in that period were in favor of the Sabres, 14-8. But he's right. The Sabres, I think both teams will be looking to maybe get a little less sloppy in their transition games, for instance. The neutral zone, not the best work from either team. They're going to need to be a lot better than they have been. But I think the Sabres are in prime. They are in pole position to win this game outright. It's an even matchup, but the first period went to the Senators. Second period definitely went for Buffalo. Let's take a look at how the NHL is doing. We got 16 people in the chat, guys. Let's go. Make sure to get that like button and subscribe. Just one more person, and we will get to 1.25K. Halfway to 1.3. So if you can do anything to help this channel out, that would be tremendous. Let's see what the subscribe count is right now. Hey, we did. We did. Love that. Love that. Absolutely. We got that next one. All right, next goal. 5 more for 1.255. So that'll be nice. Why is everyone watching during the intermission? I don't get it. Who's watching me? Who wants to watch this beautiful, awesome, amazing man talk about the Sabres? I don't know. Zyrie says, bro. Bro what? Bro what? Tell me right now. Bro what? This is a grind right now. This is a grind. Ugh. I need to get some water. Give me a second here, folks. Water time. Water time. Bah. Ugh. I'm still here. Nick, who's got water? This is a product placement. Aquafina, please sponsor us. I need some more money. Give me more money. 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 My name is, if this could focus, thank you. This is Aquafina, guys. Drink this. Drink this. This is good water. This is tasty water. And I'm like, because water definitely has a taste, right, guys? Yeah, totally. Just, yeah. Oh, my God. So a good period overall for the Buffalo Sabres. Now I can just sit back and enjoy this intermission. Sabres look like a young, tenacious, fun young team that just happens to occasionally have a few minutes at a time where they look like they practice without sticks. I'll take it, says someone. Question for fellow Sabres fans. Do I get an Owen Power or Alex Tuch jersey? I say Alex Tuch. Well, no, because Alex Tuch is eventually going to be the captain, so probably not. Boy. Oop. Look at that. Okay, so I would get an Owen Power jersey just because that would be a lot better. Because he's probably not going to be a captain anytime soon. Senators fan says, tough period for the Sens. 2 power play goals. 2 plus power plays, including 1 on 5 on 3. Great puck movement, however, a few quality chances. Defensive zone coverage breakdowns lead to 2 Sabres goals. 2-1 Buffalo after 40. Shots 25-23 in favor of the Sabres. Or in favor of the Senators. Sayers finally letting me get a word in, and Trudy's, oh wow, left her in the store. Whatever. Ugh. But guys, what did you think about that second period? I thought it was a lot better, but don't just take my word for it. I want to hear what you guys thought. Do Sabres fans remember cursing Kevin Adams out when he drafted Quinn, and here he is playing like a legit Calder candidate? Kevin Adams, trust the process. Trust the process, guys. And also trust the process on this channel. You won't regret it. You will not. We got about 6 minutes before the third period comes back again. Let's see how some of the other games are doing around the NHL. There's a large slate of games happening tonight and right now. Currently 4-1 Pittsburgh over the Arizona Bumyotes. Get it, bum? I'm laughing at my own jokes again. Gotta stop, Don. New Jersey losing to Philadelphia 3-1. That's got to be a disappointing result so far from the Devils, who have made plenty more moves. They really want to take that step up, but they haven't so far. Kind of in that same stratosphere as the Red Wings and the Senators. Panthers and Islanders tied at 0 after 1. Washington and Toronto also tied at 2 with 13 minutes to go in the second period. Minnesota losing 3-0 to the Rangers after 1 period. So lots of bad things going on for Marc-Andre Fleury and the Wild there. Speaking of Marc-Andre Fleury, he's the guy that unseated Cam Talbot as the number 1 there. Talbot was subsequently traded to the Ottawa Senators. However, he is injured and is not playing tonight. And also a game that just started, Dallas and the Nashville Predators. Dallas have a 1-0 lead halfway through that first period. All right. So a lot of scoring happening around the NHL, and it's fair to say that last year it was a very good year in terms of scoring. League-wide, it was the highest scoring year since, I believe, let's think about it. I think it was way back before the Devils' reign of terror, early in the 90s. So yeah, it's been picking up. Aston Matthews, of course, leading the way with 50 goals again, 60 goals actually. He was insane. I expect him to also be really good this year. As I look here through Twitter, yeah, looking at Twitter. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we got about a couple more minutes here, folks. Ask me a couple questions. I don't really care. 13 people in the chat. Love these. These refs are a joke. Absolutely, Josh. Absolutely. Sorry I didn't see your comments sooner. Just looking at plenty of different things right now. Oh, shots are actually, Sabres have 24, not 23. I was skipping them out a shot. My bad. Let's get that right there. So the Sabres are actually favorites. They're the betting favorites right now, with their minus 1.5 points. So slight favorites. Still, it's an even game on paper, and the Senators are surely going to try to make this game here in the third period here. Oh, yes. Oh my God. Okay. 11 people now in the chat. Try not to die. Hey, they filmed that commercial at St. Franny's. That's funny. I recognize that field. Currently on MSG, they have a Steve Tasker and Dion Dawkins and Josh Allen with Team West Her or whatever. So, yeah, that's happening. I played soccer at that field before. Am I taking photos and keeping the volume up that loud? I'm not doing anything, guys. We got a couple more minutes to go here in this intermission, about 3 to be exact. I'm just trying not to die. So if I remain silent here, I was going to not talk at all for this intermission, just put on a video, but I don't want to make you guys a little bored, and plus you guys can watch that anyways on your own time. I sound like a professor just being like, you guys can just do it. Do the homework. I won't even tell you when it's assigned or due. Just do it, and the rest is on you. That's what I sound like. I've been at college way too long. I've been way too long here. Just gotta reply this. It's a really important thing. I can hear music. Can you guys hear the music too? It's actually pretty good. It's B.O.B. Airplanes. Oh, I wonder how that football game's going. Bears and Commanders. Let's see here. Let's see how that awesome game is going. Oh my god, it's 0-0 in the middle of the second quarter. Bruh. Bears offense just pitiful. 2 possessions inside the 10, 0 points. Fields can't help open receivers. NFL run between tackles. 4th and 1 gets stuffed. Wow. Just bad. They were on the 1 yard line and they couldn't score. They could not score. Bears are just terrible. They are just terrible. All right. 3rd period. Going to start maybe eventually. Hopefully eventually. You can be a joke. You can be a queen. You can be a king. Come around on your vest. Let's see who's at the game. Oh yeah. When Sabres come down to Pittsburgh, hopefully then I'll be able to get a seat. I don't know how expensive Sabres game or Penguins games are though. So that could be a problem. Joy, you can be a vest. You can be a King Kong hanging on your chest. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, just get it going, guys. I'm so tired already. It's not even been that long. It's only been 2 periods. Well, usually, I'm not very I don't have good stamina in terms of talking. That's why I don't usually do full Bills games. Even if I do a Bills game, I won't do it fully. Just because it's 4 hours of me just talking away. Talking and talking and talking. It's just not great. It's not great for me or my voice. But I gotta go charge my phone up real quick here, folks. Give me a second. Hey guys, should I play copyrighted music live on the stream? Will I get copyrighted? Will I get copyrighted, guys? I hope not. Ooh. There you go. Okay, I thought my stuff had all glitched out. We're at 18 likes right now. 18. Yeah. Nothing on you. Alright, so let's actually see how many. Oh, I just put my phone away. What am I doing? Oh my god. Hey, 1251. Love to see that, folks. We are 4 away from the stream goal of 1,255. So if you guys want to help in that way, that would be greatly appreciated. That'd be awesome, actually. Really would like that. Still got a little more time to go here. Oh, it looks like, yeah, Darlene just getting involved there. But everything's going well right now for the Sabres. Not in that first period, but in the second period, it was good. It was very good. But let me just say this right now. After the game, folks, I will be transitioning this stream. Hopefully, we get an Instagram live after the game. That's if the Sabres keep it close and win, maybe. But yeah, imagine being an NHL goaltender after years of hard work and sacrifice, and you finally reach the top 1,000th of a percent in your field. And then on some Tuesday in February, Ilya Lyubushkin scores on a shot that deflects 3 off your teammates and 19,000 fans singing "I'm a gummy bear" at you. If Labushkin scores, that's going to be awesome. I'm a gummy bear. That's a song that we all want to hear because it's such a joke when that guy scores. He never scores. Oh, man. Darlene sets up on the doorstep. Craig Anderson looks like fine wine right now. The Sabres and Ottawa Senators are outscoring the Washington Commanders and Chicago Bears. That's embarrassing. But you know what? If the Sabres are going to win this game, they're going to have to do so off the sticks of Tage Thompson and Jeff Skinner. Both have been relatively quiet so far in this game and the season so far as a whole. So hopefully they're able to get a couple more opportunities going. Thompson had that really good opportunity there in the first period. It was a good save from, good shoulder save by Anton Forsberg. Hopefully gets a little better though. Because if we're going to win this game, it's going to be off their sticks. They're two of our most crucial players. Second period much better than the first for the Sabres. Now the big third. Absolutely. I really do agree with that. Sabres, it would be so nice if they could be on pace for 82 wins this year. That's what they could be if they win tonight. Oh, wow. That's much darker. Hopefully that doesn't die on me. They got nothing. They got nothing, man. Ooh, I'm at 10. I gotta charge that. I can charge that. Give me a second again, folks. My computer's about to die. I don't want to lose this stream. Third period about to start as well. As you can see me talking down. What am I doing? Oh my god, all these cords are tangled. Alright, let's do that. And then that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so they're just looking at a couple of the highlights right now, which means the third period will be starting up, and I gotta get this stuff down as well. We go with that. Let's do that. Get rid of that. Put that up. And let's do this. Alright, so third period about to get underway now. Yeah, Demon just don't score much. Darlene only had 31 in his first 4 years. That's true. But I'm a gummy bear. Just shows how ridiculous he thinks and how much he takes himself seriously. But here we go. Both sets of teams coming back onto the ice now for this third and hopefully final period between the Sabres and Senators. Senators will open this period out on a power play. So yeah, that will be a thing. That's hopefully the Sabres have been really energetic on the power penalty kill tonight. Hopefully they can keep that going. And ladies and gentlemen, we have hit 20 likes. Let's go. Let's get to 25 now. Let's just keep upping the ante, okay? One by one by one. And look at that. Casey Middlestad looks miserable sitting in the penalty box there. But that's where he will sit for the first little bit of this period after a tripping call, allegedly, I didn't really see it, that he committed against Josh Norris. So, Ottawa with the man advantage. Both teams out there on a clean slate of ice. And I don't know why the ref is holding on here. Here we go. Now he's blowing his whistle. And here we go now. Third period is back underway between the Senators and Sabres. Senators actually have 1 minute and 20 seconds to go here on their third power play of the night. They so far have been not very advantageous, but let's see what they can do here. Here's Batherson. Batherson at the point gives it to Stützle. Stützle down low for DeBrincat, up top for Shabbat. Shabbat out wide for Giroux? I can't tell from here. My eyesight's getting bad. Here's Stützle. Stützle goes around, gives it away, and the Sabres will clear. Good play there by the Sabres. 44 seconds to go now on this power play. Shabbat. He's just going to wait behind his own net here, get his teammates onto the ice, the guys that they want. DeBrincat with a nice stretch pass there for Giroux. Giroux cutting in, takes the quick shot. That goes well wide and way out of the Sabres zone there. So not a good play there from the Senators, but they still have 17 seconds and probably a rush or two if they really can't get anything here. Their cross-ice pass bounces over the stick of the defenseman, but Giroux picks it right back up again. Sanderson for DeBrincat. DeBrincat back to Sanderson. Sanderson down low for DeBrincat. He can't do anything with it, and he's just gonna chip it down low, and just like that, the Sabres will break this next power play, or they will kill this next power play. So another good kill here for the Sabres as Peterka drags his man down, and no call from the refs. That's a good play there from them. Good thing, Zebras. Thank you. Senators have been able to keep control of this puck for the most part in this third period so far, but it's going to help that they have a power play opportunity. But look at that. Crashing down low was Austin Watson. He had a good opportunity to tie the game up. Senators keeping it in the zone there, but they promptly give it away now. 2-on-1 break in here for the Sabres. Quinn tried the toe drag, could not do anything with it. Dahlin has the puck now along the boards. He loses control of that one, and Quinn just wasted a pretty good opportunity there for the Sabres. Oh, I thought there was going to be a penalty against them for a second, but no. Here's Labushkin, he's going to rocket that one in. Forsberg comes out to play with it, bounces over the stick of Shabbat, but his teammate is right there to help him out. That was Shane Pinto, who has been pretty invisible here in this game. Dahlin fanned on his pass, was able to get it right back again. Here's Olofsson for Skinner, back to Thompson. Thompson enters the Senator zone. His quick shot went off a pad of Forsberg and out. And here comes Matthew Joseph, the former Tampa Bay Lightning. Joseph to the point. Zub shot, saved, rebound, stopped there by Anderson. Good play there by him. And here is Joseph. That puck just bounced over his hand, and it falls into the grasp of Eric Brandstrom. Brandstrom, nice speed through center ice. Brandstrom still going, but his control of the puck is loosened and eventually relinquished as Owen Power does a nice move there. Power back to Jokiharju. Nice stretch pass for Skinner, but that missed his stick. And ladies and gentlemen, that is an icing. So a decent start so far for the Sabres. They were unable. Look at Tuck just trucking a guy there. Quinn kind of wasted that 2-on-1 opportunity. I would have liked to see him pass right there. Middlestad was wide open at the back post. Quinn will learn from that, though. He'll do better in the future, as the Sabres will clear it again. And they will ice it again. Another ice here for the Sabres. Against the Sabres. Senators have been able to keep control of this puck for the most part here in this third period. All of that coming from the momentum they got from their power play opportunity. Another face-off win. The quick shot was deflected just wide by Tim Stützle, who's had a couple of very good opportunities. Now here's a good shot for the Sabres' best line tonight. Cousins trying to drag it inside there for Power, but he couldn't get it there. And the Senators almost had an odd man break, but they could not take advantage of it. Here comes Skinner again, out wide for Krebs. Krebs back to Cousins. Nice move between his legs. Gives it to Dahlin. His shot is blocked in front. Cousins picks up the rebound, though, spins around in the corner. Dog there by Stützle. Nice play there by Dahlin to pick up the pass. Dahlin loses control of the puck, though, and the puck will harmlessly dribble out to the neutral zone, where the Sabres will try to regroup. Here's Krebs inside for Asplund. Asplund takes the shot, and it just goes wide. Samuelson picking up the rebound, knocks it down low into the send zone. That kind of rhymed, but it's picked up there by Josh Norris. Norris out wide for Shabbat. That pass was in his skates. He picks it up again and knocks it into the Sabres zone, but Anderson has a little bit of worries trying to control that one, but he eventually will. And Okposo skating back to the other end with it. Unfortunately, though, the ref called an icing, so that's kind of a stupid call. I'm not really sure why he did that. But that Cousins line, Cousins, Peterka, and Krebs has looked really good tonight. Quinn, Middlestad, and Tuck, I liked how they played too, but the first line there for the Sabres, Skinner, Thompson, and Olofsson, not too much action coming from them. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, to hit that like button and subscribe. Just helps out this small channel even more, trying to build a community here. We've been doing a good job over the last 2 years. Whoa. Senators getting a turnover there. Jokiharju struggling to keep up, but he eventually gets it away and out. Girgensons breaking into the Sens zone. Here's Zemgus Girgensons now with the puck. Girgensons spins around, gives it to Okposo. Okposo back to Power, who plays it back down low. Okposo, his cross-ice pass just missed the stick of Middlestat, but he gets it right back again. Middlestat walking to the middle of the ice. Middlestat still hasn't taken the shot. Now he will, but that shot is blocked there by Giroux, who comes up grimacing in pain. He looks fine now. Owen Power picks up the clearing attempt from the Senators, and he will just wait as his Sabres teammates make a wholesale change. Power across to Lyubushkin. Lyubushkin back to Power. Power sends it in on Forsberg. Actually, it just dribbled just wide of him, and that's where Brandstrom will start things off for the Senators, but it doesn't get very far as Krebs is able to get back the other way, but no, he's checked off the puck there. Here's Brandstrom again. Brandstrom plays it in on Anderson. Anderson keeps everything moving now with a quick pass to Bryson, who spins around behind his own net. Bryson to Quinn. Quinn to Bryson again. Plays it up on the wing for Tuck, but he can't get it in deep. Jake Sanderson, who's had a really strong game here for the Senators. He's looked like their best defenseman. Shots are now tied at 26 apiece. Thompson skating into the corner. Travis Hamonic playing the puck away from him, and Sanderson will start things off, but his pass is picked off there by Dahlin. Dahlin across to Samuelson. Samuelson to center ice. Gives it to Skinner. Skinner trying to cut through the defenseman again. He's tried that a couple times tonight, none of which have worked. But the Sabres are still ahead, so I guess I can't complain until eventually they aren't, because you know it will happen. Here's Olofsson. Olofsson to Dahlin. Nice spin move to get away from a couple of Senator players. Dahlin again. Almost gave it away. He did. Dahlin giving it to Tkachuk. Tkachuk. Oh, good save there by Anderson. It went right off his skate, and somehow the Sabres are able to get out of that unscathed. And here's Skinner with a long stretch pass. He cuts in, taken down by Zub. No call. Skinner, he's all alone, trying to get some reinforcements. Does a really good job of holding the puck up for Middlestat. Middlestat, his centering pass intended for Cousins. Not there, though. And the Senators come away with it. Once more, Tkachuk. Tkachuk down low for Jokiharju. Jokiharju fends off the check of Power. Power gives it to Cousins. Cousins coming through center ice now. Cousins gives it out wide, plays it back. Ooh, just missed his man streaking in the center of the ice. That was Jokiharju. He was wide open too. Gotta connect on that. Here's Brandstrom. Brandstrom cutting up ice. Brandstrom takes the shot. High one, saved by Anderson. Rebound was sitting right there. A lot of these rebounds in this third period have been a little too juicy if I'm Craig Anderson. He's going to want to keep those under control a little better now. There's another shot saved there by Anderson. So, commercial break here for the Senators and Sabres. Sabres still maintain their 2-1 lead over the Senators. But the Senators have been pushing a little bit. The Sabres are on their heels right now. Need to get a little more going. Let's check in on that NFL game, shall we? 4th and 4 at the Chicago 27. Still 0-0. Just killed Thursday Night Football. This move to Amazon was the dumbest move you made since the introduction of cable television. Cable television became a household product. Al Michaels is making $1 million a game this year. I'm not feeling bad for him. Oh my God, this week is Thursday Night Football. Will they ever get a good game on there? I don't think they will. Next week's Thursday night game is Saints and Cardinals. So no, it will not get any better. Not any better. But we are at, let's see what the poll says, 24 votes, 67% in favor of the Sabres. Lowell Anderson is still a great goalie, insane. He just can only play half the season. Yeah, and Don Granado indicated earlier today that he expects Craig Anderson and Eric Comrie to be sharing the crease. So you have your 1A, 1B kind of situation here. They'll be really going back and forth between who starts. But Anderson has looked good tonight. He's looked very good. I've liked how he's played. Knock on wood. I did. He hasn't done too much dumb stuff. But looking at Jeff Sanderson, he used to play for the Buffalo Sabres, had that really critical goal in the Stanley Cup Finals back in '99. He was a big part of the Sabres' depth back then. His son, Jake Sanderson, is here now. So it runs in the family, I guess, the whole hockey playing thing. Who would expect that? As he wins, the Senators win the faceoff. They have the puck. Sanderson, speaking of him, keeps it in the zone now. Cuts down low to the corner. Sanderson, he gets checked off the puck a little bit there, but it's still there for the taking for Giroux. Here's Giroux up top for DeBrincat. Out wide for Hamonic. His shot is blocked. Still sitting in front. Another block shot for the Sabres, and they are going to be able to get that puck out of the zone. 2 critical blocks there if you're a Buffalo. Here's Girgensons checking his player off the puck, and here comes Okposo. His long-range effort is blocked away there by Forsberg, but the Sabres keep it in the zone. Labushkin across to Yokiaru. Back to, oh my God, Girgensons. Girgensons takes it right back again. Another quick shot, tipped just wide by Okposo. Here's Okposo trying to cut around to the front of the net. He could not do so. The puck kind of gets to the point. Labushkin plays it down low again, but the Sabres are unable to keep control, and Senators come right back again. 99 was so fun. I was very young, but I remember. I, unfortunately, have only been aware of the Sabres throughout their entire playoff drought. My first memory of the Sabres was Ryan Miller getting decked by Milan Lucic, which, of course, basically started the collapse into the current drought. It was inevitable, but that was the play that really kicked things. And the Sabres are going to the power play here. In behind the net, there is a high stick committed against Jacob Bryson. So that means the Sabres, who are currently 0 for 3 on the power play tonight, have another shot. Matthew Joseph going to the sin bin again. So with 10:24, the Sabres are going back to the power play. And this would be a time for their first power play goal of the season. Get yourselves up 2-1 here, and that was pretty obvious. Yeah, ref saw that, saw the grimace of pain from Bryson. I've never been high stick because I only played youth hockey. That was a high stick. Wasn't as bad as Bryson made it out to be. Kind of sold that a tiny bit. Joseph shakes his head in the penalty box. He knows that his team had possession there. They just this could change it. Middlestad leaning in for this face-off. He will lose it. Uh-oh. No penalty? No penalty against Tuck there for a potential hook. But his stick breaks in the process, so he's going to have to go to the bench, get a new one. Puck is along the boards right now. 3 Sabres battling away at it. They're still battling away. It's 1:40 to go here in this power play opportunity. Senators doing a good job of time wasting, but the Sabres eventually get it back to the point. Thompson across to Dahlin. Back to Middlestad. Up to Dahlin. Down to Thompson. His shot was just blocked and blocker away by Forsberg and cleared by the Senators. Not sure why I stumbled there with my voice, with my speech. Here's Dahlin giving it to Thompson. Thompson just throws it into the Sabre zone, gives it to Tuck. Tuck wires it around for Skinner. Skinner up top for Dahlin. Back to Skinner, gives it to Tuck, who gives it away. And Josh Norris will clear the zone again. Less than a minute to go now on this power play opportunity here for the Sabres. Owen Power. Power drops it back for the streaking Cousins, who gives it to Olofsson. Olofsson to Okposo. Okposo dropping it back at the point for Power. Power across for Krebs. His shot blocked in front. Rebound picked up there by Okposo, and he swings it around to the point, but the Senators will be able to get a stick on that, and the puck gets out. But the Sabres come right back again. Here's Okposo doing a spin around at the blue line. Gives it to Power. Power to Krebs. Krebs centering pass. Intercepted there by Stutzla. Yeah, that was Stutzla. And the Sabres will have to try again. Here come the Senators deep into the zone. Okposo's pass, nowhere close to a teammate, and that's going to do it for this power play. So the Sabres are 0 for 4 now on their power play attempts for the night. They'll look to do better. They'll go back to the drawing board, I guess, but the Senators have done a really good job at clogging the wide areas up, because that's where we all know the Sabres like to play cute with the puck. It's in the wide spaces. Unfortunately for the Sabres, that's their current strategy is just not working. 14 people in the chat. Make sure, guys, hit that like button and subscribe. Try to support this community in any way you can. Here's Peterka to the back post. Girgensons' quick one-timer saved there by Forsberg. It was a good setup by Peterka. Girgensons, I don't think he got everything that he wanted on that attempt. Here's Stutzla. Oh, what a great poke check. Craig Anderson doing his best Dominic Hasek impersonation out there with that poke check there on Stutzla. He's kind of owned him tonight. That's another good opportunity. Stutzla just could not bury it again. We got 7:20 to go here in this third period. Play still happening here between the Sabres and Ottawa Senators. It's 2-1 Buffalo with goals coming from Tkachuk for the Senators and Dahlin and Peterka for the Sabres. Here's Lyubushkin for the Sabres now. Gets it along the boards. Middlestat can't get it anywhere farther than neutral zone, but he is doing a good job tonight of controlling play, even when he doesn't have the puck. Like right there, he just got the puck back again after his turnover. Here's Lyubushkin. Lyubushkin plays that one around the boards for Middlestat. Almost lit up there. He just avoided the check. We don't want to see any more injuries for him. Here's Lyubushkin. Lyubushkin going into the Senators' zone. That took a funny bounce. It's sitting in front of the Senators' net. No call there. DeBrincat kind of twitched a little bit. Almost appeared to be a hook. And a good critical pinch there by Jacob Bryson. Here's Jacob Bryson now. Cutting his way through the middle of the ice. Plays it out wide for Tuck. His shot just missed the far side corner there. Sabres keeping it in the zone now. There's another shot on net. Glove down by Forsberg. And that's where we're going to leave it before this commercial break. 2-1 Buffalo. Stutzla wanted to go in on the backhand, but Craig Anderson denied him with his poke check. 21 likes. Love to see that here, folks. Love that. Love that. Make sure to keep subscribing. That's the only way this channel is going to get any bigger, obviously, and the only way the algorithm's going to keep advertising this stream to others looking for a game just like this, just like this. So we go to a commercial break. Sabres are starting to pick things up here. They've been playing a lot better, a lot more energy to them as well. I've really liked how Peterka's played. He's been the man of the match for me here, the player of the game. I've liked how he's done. I have also liked how Dylan Cousins has done. Rasmus Dahlin has also looked excellent tonight for the Sabres. And Craig Anderson looks like a 23-year-old again. That's really nice. So yeah, water break. Oops. Charlie, I disagree. Charlie. I liked what I've seen from Casey Middlestat. I think he's been better than I thought. He's been very good as a center. I didn't think he'd be a center, a top 6 center, but here we are. I've liked how Casey Middlestat looks. If anyone's giving the puck away tonight, it's been Jeff Skinner. Jeff Skinner has been the weakest player of the match for me. He's been very careless with the puck. His passes, especially on the power play, has not been good. It's not been good. And he's being a little too aggressive when he probably doesn't need to. He's been trying to split the defenders a lot. Yeah, Josh, I agree with you. Charlie, you can have your own opinion, but I disagree respectfully. And there's Jake Sanderson's parents in the house. His dad with a Sabres little tee on. I'm not sure his son would like to see that, but Jeff Sanderson, the biggest team he did play for was the Sabres. So yeah, Senators off that face-off win, get it deep into the Sabres zone. It's Samuelson around to Tuck. plays it to the opposite side for Quinn. Jack Quinn dumps it in deep for Middlestad, the man of the talk right now. Middlestad doesn't win that race, and Shabbat comes away with it now. Shabbat to Matthew Joseph. Joseph loses control, and here comes Middlestad again. Banks it up forward for Talk. Talk skating into the Senators' zone. Good forecheck there by Talk. He gets control of this puck again, centering that pass, but it just goes off a Senators' stick and away. Here is Jokiharju around the boards for Power. Power across for Jokiharju. Power has definitely looked more settled ever since that rough opening period, as his pass fortunately takes a bounce in on Forsberg, and he's going to have to cover it up for a faceoff. No way on power play. Middle Fat is brutal, so slow, giving puck away about 5 times. Maybe I didn't view it as that. I thought his stick handling has looked really good tonight. His shots have been also decent. But I still stand by my position of Jeff Skinner being worse than him. Here's Dahlin's quick shot from the point, glove down there by Forsberg. 5:02 now to go here in the second period, and another commercial break. Oh my God, another commercial break right now for this game. Why I don't remember there being so many. Charlie B. Cousins, best player in game for Buffalo, looks so fast and doesn't fall down every shift like Fats. I think Peterka. I really like that line, though. You're right, Charlie. You're hitting onto something. That line of Krebs, Cousins, Peterka has been fantastic. By far, the Sabres' best pair, or best line tonight. 14 people now in the chat. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. What do you think is going to happen in the final 5 minutes here of this game as we gain another subscriber? Love that. Love that. 12:52 now. We are 3 away from our goal of tonight for 12:55. We're 3 away, so if you guys have not subscribed yet, make sure to do that and just keep supporting this channel. But we got 15 people in the chat right now. Yeah, as people are banging the floor outside of my room. That's fun. That's so fun. You can pretty much guess Yoki's going to stretch pass if he's in the open ice with the puck. Lol. Every time. Yeah, you're not wrong on that one. Not wrong. But I really think the Sabres have settled down here. Tonight, if they do hold on, it's going to be a tougher game on Saturday with the Florida Panthers. Even though Florida looks to have really not gotten any better, they look like a wild card team in my opinion now. Even though I did predict them to be first in the division. They may be first. They may be a wildcard team. Speaking of them, let's see how they're doing right now in this game. Their game. 4-2 Penguins, 3-1 Rangers, 4-2 Flyers, 2-2. The Panthers actually have taken the lead here. But anyways, here we go now. Face-off, one there in the offensive zone by the Sabres. Spinning around is Peterka. Back to the point for Dahlin. Dahlin cannot keep it in the zone. Forsberg playing with the puck. Gives it to Norris. Norris up to Giroux, and he will knock it in deep for the Sens. Racing in there is Ottawa. They keep it in the zone with Sanderson. Sanderson, there's a quick shot on goal. Tipped on net, but Anderson makes the stop. There's another shot on there, and Anderson again makes the save, and the Sabres push all guys away from the net. Cousins still can't find the back of the net, though. That breakaway he had couldn't even get the puck off the ice. He has a lot of work to do with his shot before he is a bona fide top 6 player. Maybe. It still doesn't deny that Cousins has been a fantastic presence tonight for the Sabres. Here we go now. 4:37 in this third period. It's starting to get closer to crunch time here for the Sabres. Defensive zone face-off. They win it. They keep possession. Tuck, though, could not corral that pass. Long-range shot is blocked away by Anderson. The puck, another shot. The puck was just sitting there in front of him. He did not know where it was, but the Sabres were able to clear it. And now they will send it high and long, way down the ice before the Senators pick it up again. A little bit of a hand pass. And here comes Middlestat with some speed. Middlestat through the center of the ice. Out wide for Tuck. Tuck cutting on in. The shot is in on Forsberg. The rebound was sitting right there, but no one able to pick it up for the Sabres. Good opportunity there for them. I shouldn't be so loud. I can see that little red bar. I hope I'm not going ear crazy. Senators start another rush here. They go down the wall. Drake Batherson down into the corner, loses control. There's Dahlin. He just kind of backhands it to no one in particular. Sanderson there to pick it up for the Senators. Here's Sanderson trying to center that one. He cannot. Goes off the leg of Dahlin, and the Sabres are going to pick this puck back up and clear the zone. Less than 3.5 minutes to go now in this third period. Senators trying to get back into this one with another goal. Here's Buffalo with Bryson. Jacob Bryson along the boards. He fishes the puck away and out of the zone, gives it to Thompson, who flips it to a wide open wing. Thompson couldn't find his man. It's Skinner. Skinner just gave it away again. And here comes Ottawa in on the break. Giroux, his shot is saved by Anderson. Another breakaway that he saved tonight. Giroux was one-on-one, one of the most lethal players in the league, but he was able to save it on him. And here's Girgensons cutting in on the break. Couldn't cut to the front of the net. Here's Asplund for the Sabres. Asplund spinning around, throwing that puck down low to the corner. Nice little cycling play here by the Sabres, just trying to grind away at the Senators, waste as much time as possible, but they're able to keep possession. Here's Jokiharju in front. Oh, and Girgensons just missed the tip. He had a wide open net. Here's Asplund now to the point for Power. Power, his shot was blocked. Maintained there by Girgensons. Asplund spinning around looking for a centering pass. Doesn't have it. Power picks it back up. Gives it to Jokiharju. Jokiharju down low for Girgensons, cutting to the front of the net. No shot, though. He wasn't able to get it off. Here's Jokiharju. Another shot that just went off the glove of Forsberg. Really good series here by the Sabres. Another quick shot on goal by Asplund, and that one is two, saved by Forsberg. 1:57 to go here, and the Sabres are coming right back again. Powers to Krebs, but he overshot his pass, and here come the Senators. Ooh, if Stutzla had handled that pass, he could have been in on a 2-on-1. Here's Dahlin. Dahlin to Peterka. Peterka just clears it to center ice, though, and the Senators come right back again. All eyes on the goalie now. Here's Tkachuk. His long-range effort. Saved by Anderson. He saves it again. What a play there by Craig Anderson. There's a wide-open man in front, but he was able to save him, and the Senators have pulled the goalie now. 6-on-5 hockey for next 1:18. Senators keeping it in. It's Tkachuk to Zub. The one-timer saved by Anderson. What a play. And he gets it to Krebs. To Cousins. Cousins. No shot. Krebs. Come on. Get the shot off, Cousins. Stop being so lackadaisical. Peterka also hounding away there. And the Senators take the puck right back again. Less than a minute to go here in this third period. Here comes Stutzla entering the zone. His pass bounces off a knee and out to center ice. Shabbat now. Shabbat gives it away to Olofsson. It's 3. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Victor Olofsson has sealed the deal now. All 2 points going to the Sabres. It's 3-1. Yes, sir. That's great. Big play there by Olofsson. Picked up the turnover there by Stutzla and was able to seal the deal. But it all was possible because of Craig Anderson and some of the huge saves he made, specifically there on Stutzla, was able to keep that leg extended and win the game for Buffalo. It's 3-1 Sabres, and they are going to win their season opener in front of a joyous, rockin' crowd. Sabres with 28 seconds if this could win, and they scored again. Another empty net goal for Buffalo. I didn't see who it was. It's Olofsson once more. He's got 2 goals on the night. With 26 seconds to go, Sabres take a 4-1 lead. 2 empty netters here late. So it's 4-1 Buffalo. DJ Smith rolled the dice again. Tried to get something going here. And the Sabres are going to win tonight. They've grinded out this result against a team that they should have, everyone was saying was far better than them. But it's a very good showing from Buffalo, disappointing from Ottawa. They've had plenty of opportunities tonight, but could not seal the deal. Craig Anderson was stellar in net. And the Sabres, especially that third line, it's the youth movement. They have been fantastic tonight. And it all results in 2 wins as the Sabres get a final shot off. And ladies and gentlemen, the Buffalo Sabres have won. They win this game. Yes, sir. Your final score here. Your final score here between the Sabres and Senators, 4-1 Buffalo. Yes. The Sabres are on pace for 82 wins. The Sabres are on pace for 82 wins. Yes, sir. The fans are happy in attendance. It was a much more well-attended night. It was a really good showing from the Sabres in those final 2 periods. But the Sabres have done it. They have knocked off the Ottawa Senators and kick off their season with a thumping 4-1 victory. And it all came from the stable goaltending of Craig Anderson. So the Sabres open the season 1-0, and this is where I'd like to direct all of y'all's attention to our Instagram, where we are now going on Instagram Live. I will put that link in the description below. But an absolutely awesome victory here by the Buffalo Sabres. That's going to do it for me from tonight. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to plop the Instagram Live link in the description if you want some post-game reactions from my boy Cal. He's running the Instagram. Sometimes he's here on the YouTube as well. But let's go take a look at that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And let's get it. 1-0. 4-1. Sabres over Senators. Thank you. Big dubs. Big dubs. Join that link. Go there. Join that link, guys. Come on. We got this. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. Thank you, Josh. Good job casting. I will be back on Saturday for the Sabres and Panthers game at 1 p.m. That's Saturday at 1. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Go to the Instagram Live.